episode of A Foxtail.
Foxtail.
If you're new here, welcome in. If you're a return viewer, thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with us. We hope you're enjoying the show so far. And if you're enjoying this show, you should check out our other shows like Tales of the Arcane and Tales from the Blue Cottage, A New Dawn, that air right here week to week on Mondays and Tuesdays. We play lots of TTRPG goodness. We've got all kinds of 5e. We've got Cyberframe. We've got all kinds of fun gaming going on over here. We'd love it if you'd slap the follow button, come back and hang out with us. And if you really like us, you can support the stream by going to midnightstraightcandleco.com, where we make fantasy parts and candles and handmade resin dice to help enhance your tabletop experience. Speaking of candles and dice.
Speaking of candles and dice, I am hoping to have a dice drop on June 7th, barring no delays. I have 4 duckies polished, 3.5 duckies inked. I would have had a 4th ducky inked, but I can't get one of my paints open. So hopefully I will be able to get it open. If not, I will be buying a new one.
What she means by that is hopefully she'll remind me to go open it for her.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty close, tight.
The lid.
Yeah. But, yep. So, barring no delays, June 7th, we will be restocking some candles on that date as well. Anything that is out of stock. Maybe having a new scent. We'll see. Patreon is coming hopefully on June 1st, barring no delays. I'm working on that. I've got everything set up and ready to go. Yep. If you want to see what I'm working on in the interim, you can do so by following me on Instagram at MidnightStraightCandleCo, or you can join our Discord, and we'll drop the link in the chat.
James, I'm going to tell you, remember on Tuesday night when you told me you better not give any dates because I'll get in trouble? Yeah. I was going to give her more time. I was going to say June 10th.
Yeah.
That was the date I was thinking.
Okay, so you would have been in the clear.
I was going to give her more time. That's what I was thinking was the 9th through the 10th.
Yeah.
But look, hey, you heard it here. I didn't say it. They didn't say it. She said it. June 7th. June 7th, and maybe June 1st for the Patreon. So
I dropped it in the chat.
Yep.
The other night.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't reading it. I was thinking how Hunter
listening.
was setting me up to really go and make a big fail by, well, who's going to do her spot? And it's like, well, when is it?
You guys did great.
I'm not going to about be one to give a date. I'm not going to be on the bad list.
Line you don't cross.
You just the save date is like 6 months out.
The looks
like
on their
October
faces
30th.
when I gave you an inspiration die for doing that. That's what I was going to do. I had it sitting here. I was like, all right, whoever does this is going to get an inspiration D20 tonight.
No, he needed it. He needed it.
He did. There's a couple other ways you guys can support the stream. You can go check out our good friends Battle Systems.
Battle Systems.
7.5 out of 10. The missing 2.5 is missing.
I was supposed to say we went down.
Yeah, I mean,
It would have been a
That's
perfect 10.
It's by default.
Yeah.
It's by default.
Sorry, your ceiling's been lowered. I'm afraid.
It's
It's
okay.
just you're handicapped today. But still, very good, very well done. But you can type in exclamation Battle Systems in the chat to go check out our good friends from across the pond. They make all sorts of terrain, printed terrain. It's all punch-outs printed terrain. It's beautifully printed.
Modular.
It's all modular so that you can mix and match your various kits together. They've got everything from sci-fi to cyberpunk to fantasy. So go show them some love, guys. They've got some really great things that we've been using pretty regularly over here. Mm-hmm. And you can also check out our good friends Monument Studios.
Monument Studios.
Another 7.5. Another 7.5. You guys are like,
We're the OGs.
you did this. Like, this is good, you know?
We built this house.
But if you type in exclamation monument into the chat, it will take you over to their website where they have an entire library of cinematic fantasy music. Everything from high fantasy to western to sci-fi. They've got some beautiful, beautiful music that you can bring to your very own tabletop game using their Fantasy Plus application for just $5 a month. They also have a variety of music packs, and if you purchase one of them, it is royalty-free, which means that you can use it on any of your projects. You can use it in your stream, you can use it in your videos, you can use it wherever you want to, completely royalty-free. So, once again, exclamation monument. And finally, but certainly not leastly, you can check out our good friends, Sarson Games.
Sarson Games.
Wow, is that still going? Okay, we're doing it now. That last one was a little overkill. I'm gonna give that one a 7. 7.
It's okay.
Deduct
He's still
0.5 because.
workshopping the echo. It's okay.
But if you type in exclamation Sarson Games in the chat, it will take you over to their website where they have it'll take you to their Cothra's Codex of Hybrid Creatures Kickstarter, which is already successful. It's already succeeded. It's completely backed. So you're guaranteed to get yourself a copy of their new bestiary that's going to have over 100 hybrid monsters. Everything from celestial oozes to elemental beasts to undead plants, they've got you covered. So if you want to spice up your combats, go check it out. Once again, that's Copper's Code. Sarson Games. Yes. Exclamation Sarson Games in the chat. There he is! He made it!
Oh, I'm here. You can start the stream now.
Oh, our 2.5.
So, fix yourself a plate, man.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead and eat.
you.
Go ahead and eat some dinner. Sit down. That's fine. We're just getting in. We just got through the Sarson Games, so you just missed the Sarson Games. So, yeah, Matt had to work a little bit late tonight, so
Yeah.
he was running a little behind. Responsibilities and all that, but we get it. All right, guys. There's one more way y'all can help support the stream. You can go check out our Kickstarter for Cyberframe.
We'll work on it.
I don't
I was
know.
just trying to pick up what
I don't
Billy
even
was
know how to
putting
feel
out.
about
I don't know either. Like, we're still working on that. We're still trying to figure that out. But if you type in exclamation Cyberframe into the chat, it will take you over to our Kickstarter, which will be launching next Friday. May
Check it
30th.
out, okay?
But you can go ahead and sign up for notifications. We would really appreciate it if you were interested in this cyber fantasy TTRPG system. We've been working on it for it'll be 4 years and actually 4 years next week.
Wow.
Because it was June the 3rd was the date. Like the first installation in my notes was on June the 3rd,
June
2021. So.
Who'd have thought?
All right. So we'd love it if you guys would go check it out. Hit that. Go ahead and hit. Follow to be notified. Whatever that
Notify
button.
me on launch.
That one, yeah. Whatever the button says up there, this is notify me on launch. That's the one. We would love it if you guys would do that. It would help us out a lot. It helps push the Kickstarter up the algorithm. And we'd love it if you would come back and check out our TTRPG system when it launches next Friday.
Even if you don't buy anything, just touch the button.
Just slap the button.
Just
Touch the button. Like Nemo.
Nemo.
Touch the button.
Yep.
But next Friday, we are going to be having a live Q&A talking about the stream. It's going to be a launch party. We're going to be launching the Kickstarter and having a Q&A, answering your questions about the game. And then we're going to be running a one-shot shortly after. So we're going to be having a long stream next Friday night. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we'd love it if you guys would come check it out and check the system out for yourself and see what you think. So,
Do it.
let's see. Past the Meeple says, wait a second, Hunter feeds the players? I do.
Indeed we
Sometimes
do.
Vanessa feeds the players.
Yeah. It's a give and take.
But one of us always feeds the players. We've been doing that from the time we started playing here. Well, I think there was about
Well,
2
it's
years
a
where we
Waffle
did.
House tradition for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started.
I
Yeah.
missed it?
There was a Waffle House tradition for
Yeah,
a little
but
while.
we
there.
weren't playing here
Yeah.
at
Wow.
the time. We were playing somewhere else.
Yeah, we were playing at a game shop in Pelham, and we always met Billy at Waffle House before the game
Waffle
started.
House was in the parking lot.
And then when we moved
We can't not eat.
And then when we moved here, there was a little while there where we all just kind of brought our food, and at some point, I think it was just when it was just the three of us playing Curse of Strahd that we started cooking, and we started cooking every week.
Yeah.
And then Nathan and Lakin jumped in, and we started cooking for them. And then all the other people came in, and we started cooking for them. And then before I knew it, we were cooking 2 or 3 nights a week for everybody. But it's
They
fun.
do a fantastic job.
That's Wednesday
It's all
night
very much appreciated.
is pizza night for us.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
No cooking.
So, yeah, Pastor People says, "Damn, I'm going to complain to my DM."
You should.
Set the bar high here at the Blue Collar.
So, to be fair, before I read some more, to be fair, when we first started, everybody pitched in a little bit. So that's the way it always worked for a long time. Is it was $5 per player, and that just went to the groceries. It went to the groceries, and it went to keeping the bar stocked. But then, after the Twitch started taking off, thanks to all of your generosity,
All of you?
we told the players, "Hey, you guys don't have to pitch in anymore." That was about 6 months ago that we were able to officially be able to rely on the Twitch revenue to help pay for the food. So thank you guys. When we tell you that it helps feed the players, it genuinely helps to feed the players.
Not a
every
metaphor.
week.
I'm very
So
hungry.
listen,
Lisa,
I don't know where these folks put it, because they are tall, they are thin, and they will put some food away. So
We like to eat.
yes. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for helping us to continue this tradition. Seriously, it means a lot to us. With that, I do see there's a couple other chats in here, but first, we're going to take it over to Billy. for Billy's snack time. Did you go get the ones from inside?
No, I didn't. So
You want to go get them while you're giving this?
sure.
I'll go get them.
Okay.
There, I keep
It's special.
Oh yeah.
special kind of.
You're gonna love it.
Oh god, I'm so full.
Since last week,
Cookie dough ice cream.
Oh,
Did you get the
no,
half baked stuff?
doggone it.
Did you find it?
I'm gonna let you figure it
I
out.
thought it was the same
saw it at Target.
color. Look what I got. I meant to
you get
the,
a different one.
Yeah, I thought it was
Peanut butter
The
jelly.
caramel, the cold brew,
Yeah, I thought it was the cold brew caramel, and now I got
peanut butter.
the
PB&J.
the
PB&J.
That's gonna be gross.
I mean,
I'll try it.
chocolate pieces.
I'll try it, but
darn.
they are the same color though. I will give you that. So you were
And
due.
are these what I thought they were? Okay, yeah. The
OGs.
the
And then
Peanut butter jelly.
yeah.
Peanut butter jelly.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
What in the world?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is not what I thought it was.
Yeah.
And then the puffy cheddar curls,
Like cheddar girls, white
Classic.
cheddar.
and the one that I'm sure is not going to be good, but I just wanted to see if anybody's going to try it.
I have to go take a poop. I'm gonna make some room.
That's got to be the name of the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, it's freeze-dried candy apple rings.
Freeze-dried candied apple ring.
I will try
Experience
them.
enhanced flavor and texture.
Yeah, I gotta
So
try
these,
that. I
but
gotta know what
freeze
that.
dried.
Enhanced
Yeah, just
from
go ahead.
what?
And, that's I'm too curious.
I did it because I think they're sour apple.
Biologically.
And then we got what are these called?
Rollies.
Rollies.
The Rollies ice cream.
Ice
The
cream.
wiggle
Oh, those are the wiggle ones. No.
We were picking up stuff, and then I saw them. I was like, "You gotta get the wiggle pop."
Oh
And
Lord.
This wasn't the.
Did you find the monkey tail?
Yeah, but they're not the ones that. It's not the. But they're still. Oh well, we've got.
Dark chocolate and
Yes, it's only
banana.
4-tub box. Had to get a whole extra box, which made it really good because that way we can have more than one for some people. And we've got regular milk
we
chocolate, and we got
slap each other with the wiggle pop.
Wiggle fight.
dark
Yes.
chocolates, and
Sword fighting.
no banana left behind. Okay, interesting.
No banana left.
What does that mean?
What is that? Yeah.
I don't
Does
know.
it say it on the box?
It's on the back. It says no banana left behind. So I don't know what that means.
No, no.
Well, I can't. It started
uses-
out. It started out with the name.
And uses 100% upcycled fruit. What does that mean?
I don't know. I maybe we shouldn't have read it.
Sustainable plantations in Ecuador, and we freeze all the loner bananas that are too big or too small for zero food waste. Then compost every peel.
It says upcycling fruit involves transforming food waste like bruised or overripe fruit into new products or ingredients. So they find a way to use it.
Okay.
Recycling for fruit.
Oh, Billy.
Who gets to decide whether a banana's too big or too small?
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
Usually it's
It's personal preference. Everybody has a preference. It's not about the. No, I'm not. Anyway. I'm not going to go
Your
there.
freezer works good because they're.
Did you get one? Did you want one?
No, I want a wiggle pop. I'm gonna wait until the break. I'm gonna give me a wiggle pop during the break.
I've never had a monkey tail.
Corporal says it's usually the partner of the banana
Yeah.
He's right.
So good. Makes sense.
Oh, well, Billy, as always, thank you for sharing your snacks with us. If I need to put those back in the freezer, I'll do that in just a moment. Anyways, I will note, I know Matt had to step out and he may have to take off. He's on call tonight, so that's why he was running a little bit late. He's on call till 9 o'clock, so he may or may not be joining us. We will find out and see.
Did you have to do surgery again?
I don't love that. I don't hate
Do
it.
what?
Did you have to do surgery again?
Not that kind of on call. He might, though. I mean, in a way, it is surgery, I guess. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So anyway, so bear with him. Be patient. He has a job to do, and we appreciate his his duty, his responsibility to his duty.
Beauty.
So,
But it's in the fridge.
let's see, guys. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. Yeah, Trouble Up says on call still. That's rough. Indeed, it is. I do not miss those days. That used to be me.
Oh, yeah.
That used to be me. It used to be when we first started streaming. I was on call with my last job, and we'd stream. I'd get called out somewhere in the middle or towards the end, and I would have to go out like right as the stream was ended and I'd be 2 or 3 a.m. before I got home.
Dang.
So it was rough.
Awful.
Not a fan. Not a fan. TK says, "Have we done the predictions?" No, TK.
Not yet.
You have not missed the predictions yet. We just got through snack
It will
time.
happen soon.
So it will happen in just a moment. As soon as I get through
Those are
some of these chats.
Well,
Let's
The
see.
little white cheddar puffs.
GMAC the Axe says we need to make snack koozies with the Blue Cottage logo. We actually, thanks to James here, we actually have drink koozies with the Blue Cottage logo on them. So I don't know how we would do that with snacks though. We'd have to make like bags.
what's a snack koozie?
I guess
Is
it's
it
like a
like a
bag?
lunchbox?
I don't know. I guess so.
What do you mean by that? D-Mac the Axe.
Yeah, what is a snack
do you mean?
koozie?
Mm-hmm.
So, and Matt, if something comes up, man,
Okay.
just go ahead and slip out your file. I informed the viewers that you are on call and that you may have to get called out. Yeah.
It's Alabama. There's AC emergencies.
It's the summer in Alabama.
It's not
let's
even
see.
in the thick of it yet.
I
either.
know. No, it's Memorial Day this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm dreading it. That's when the wheels come off.
Oh no. Let's see. Eindridge.
Parties.
Welcome in,
Gather
Eindridge.
gifts with-
Oh,
I haven't seen
Eindridge.
Eindridge in a minute.
what's up, buddy?
I actually think that I saw where
Really?
Eindridge was in here the other day, but I totally missed until I ran the rerun and watched it again, the replay. Welcome in, bud.
buddy?
So
I like his Pascal profile pic. It's from near.
Triple Dub says Billy changed it up with his drink of choice tonight. That is a little different, isn't it?
Orange
Orange Dreamsicle.
dreamsicle?
I haven't tried
Tastes
that
like
one.
baby aspirin.
Oh, ew.
Ooh, I don't want that one.
Wow.
I'm good.
Why did you willingly choose it?
Because that's the same thing that not the A, B, C, but the Q has the orange drink.
How did we skip from ABC to Q? We missed a lot of letters in there.
I'm trying at the one that comes after C.
I'm not falling for that one.
I'm just gonna say it's childhood trauma.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm not good at
yeah, that was a
communicating.
stretch.
If it helps, I followed. I just wasn't sure if I was right, and I didn't have a way to verify.
The DG?
The second letter he said, and the letter that comes after
The
C.
Dequa.
The queen of the cows.
Queen
Oh.
Berry.
DQ.
Yeah.
Just say that.
I think that's backwards.
Is it though?
I think so now.
It's
No, because DQ also means disqualified. It's fine.
True.
Okay.
True.
The disqualified. You went.
yeah. They have a disqualified
Plausible
orange
deniability.
Yeah.
milkshake, ice cream, something that tastes like this.
Yeah.
Y'all just don't know that baby aspirin tastes the same.
Don't want to.
Do they even make that anymore?
Why are we taking? Oh, they still
Unless-
make babies, so I think so.
Well, I mean,
So
it
John.
was like candy.
It is trademarked, but only when it's written a certain way.
Okay. So you can say DQ.
Oh, like the image
yeah.
almost is
Yes.
trademarked.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes
Yeah.
sense. John the Jersey Devil managed to make it in tonight.
Yeah.
John the Jersey Devil is lodge got canceled. Lodge meeting got canceled. Welcome in, John the Jersey Devil. And yes, that is indeed some Alfredo that you spotted for dinner.
Yeah.
With some of that chicken Alfredo.
Good,
This
good.
two bowls good.
So.
Chicken and mushrooms.
Let's see. Nada Bawa says it's upper 40s, low 50s. Where is that?
Celsius?
In what country?
This one.
That's the Midwest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That country. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that other portion of the United States.
They say hot dish.
It might as well be
Can't
its
trust
own different climate zone.
They say what?
And they've got
Hot
a,
dish
Like
instead of
Carl's-
casserole.
So, Bricky Blue says, y'all, it was in the 40s all week. What happened to May? Well, Bricky Blue, aren't you in Canada? Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Isn't that
I mean,
normal?
That's
We all get
normal,
sun.
right? Am I tripping?
Are you like Alaska?
So, yeah, I thought that Canada was just like standard in the 50s for some reason.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Does
I
it
don't
get
know.
hot there?
What were they wearing in that Letterkenny?
Yeah.
That should give us some insight.
Yeah, I was curious if they have central AC like we do. Because I know a lot of European countries don't. They just use a good old breeze.
The good old natural AC.
Natural AC.
It must not be as humid there.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could remember some Letterkenny colloquialisms off the top of my head that I could say on here.
I can think of one of
I can think of a couple of them, but Oh man, because I wanted
Pitter
to come
patter.
out
It involves
of
giving
Let's
something
get
a
at
touch.
Bitter Patter, let's get at her. Get yourself a
Yep.
puppers.
Damn it, Shorzy. Let's see.
Give her bulls a tug.
I guess we're just gonna come out and say it.
Let's see. Corporal Barkin
about
says
baseball.
Houston has been 100+ since last weekend. I hate it here.
Yeah.
That sounds atrocious. It's been I haven't been that bad here. It's been in the 80s, so it's not
And it's
been
going back to
terrible.
the 70s, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was 57 this morning, I think. Or no, was it 57? At 4 o'clock, it was below 60 something.
All I know is it felt beautiful between 9 and 11 o'clock today.
Yeah, it did feel
felt
nice out today.
good.
Yeah, I woke up earlier than usual and went out, and I was like, am I a morning person?
Yeah. This is what happens.
happening?
that's how it happens. You have one good morning, and suddenly you
like-
love mornings.
Listen, if you ever go for walks first thing in the morning, oh, so nice because it's cool and there's nobody out and it's
Yeah,
quiet
it's
and
quiet,
the birds are singing.
Wow.
Bliss.
Hollow says that Michigan is 49 right now. I love how there's like a huge division. Like it's a stretch, dude. That just shows how vast the country is,
100?
right? That it's
And
yeah,
49.
100 and then 49. It's a
49.
50 degree difference over the course of about what's that? 5 states. That's wild.
So when the thing shifts, that's why we have tornadoes, huh?
Yeah. Which one they start meeting in the
Yeah.
middle?
They fight.
That's when the problems happen.
Oh, that's where we are.
Yeah.
All right, guys. With that, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's session. But with first, how many natural 20s are you gonna roll? Put up channel points for a chance to win some more. How many natural 20s are you gonna be rolling tonight's session?
Daisies.
Put your channel points
Surprisingly
up
good.
for a chance to win more.
You like those?
And healthy. A half serving of real fruit.
Wow.
Oh, well, I'll have another.
To get a whole serving.
Get a whole serving. You want the rest of
Oh,
mine?
it's
Before I
even
jump in
now.
first, I will say that Corporal Barkin said swamp ass season starts in May and ends in December. Tripled Up says that's a year round thing.
Yeah.
No!
Not
No, I
like
hope
this.
not. If it is, we need to fix some things.
Yeah, that's when you need to fix your plumbing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or your
Hollow.
underpants.
that's the perfect one. I can't believe that I forgot
You
this
weren't
one.
listening. We all said it.
Did you all say pitter
Yeah.
patter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
yeah,
missed
yeah.
it. I was too busy reading the chat over here.
I didn't say it. That wasn't in the clips I watched.
Well, pitter patter. Let's get at her.
And I said, get yourself a puppers.
Oh yeah, why don't you get yourself a puppers? I wish we had some puppers. Anyway,
No, that's that at all.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I
fine.
apologize. But
I forgive you.
let's jump into tonight's session with a quick recap, everyone. Bring these lights down. Oh, I guess we need to put those ice cream, those little monkey tails in the trolley, the wiggle pops back in the freezer.
That's a
A choice.
different.
Go back in the freezer.
And I will be consuming a wiggle pop during the break because I can't resist. I gotta know.
Wiggle pop.
The wiggles.
Is it frozen?
It's supposed
Guy out
to
of the
be.
freezer
Allegedly.
section.
Yeah, it was in the freezer section.
Allegedly.
It's extra
Allegedly. That's
Is
a
it
good one.
extra jelly gelato? What?
No.
I don't know how it wiggles. That's the real.
That's all I gotta know.
How does it wiggle if it's frozen? Go back to school until you understand elastic mechanics.
He just, oops, sorry. He just does.
It's magic.
Maybe it crackles too.
Last we left off. Well, I guess actually I should probably wait for him to get back because he's actually the one that needs it the
He
most.
was here.
How do you feel about them?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Peanut butter
Not,
jelly.
Not approval.
Flavor.
Not a high approval.
I'm
rating?
good. The apple
all
crisp,
red.
the little frozen apple crisps are great for the first half. They're terrible in the last half.
Are they different flavors of jelly?
I don't know. I'm just gonna try these three
the back.
different colors and hope for the best.
All right. Last we left off,
Artificially flavored.
you all found yourselves outside of the watermill where there is a coven of witches, not hags, a coven of witches, witchy kitties. that were conspiring against the town of Kennel Run nearby. You defeated their goose army that was there to protect them, blowing up the goose's den, and then you tried to spread the good word of Moon Maiden to these witches. They were having none of it. They were not a fan. Sylvie was unfortunately unable to persuade them to follow the ways of the moon, and they told you to leave at once.
Get gone.
Or they would be forced to take action.
Get thee to a nunnery.
After this, you did not leave. That didn't happen. You instead decided to send Dirty Paws in to investigate a little bit, discovering that they were cooking up some sort of brew in the very large cauldron that the watermill was spinning. You tried to get Dirty Paws to shut it down, but was unfortunately not strong enough to pull the lever, which had some sort of break on it that was keeping it from coming undone. And one of the witches could see invisible things, so you had to quickly get Dirty Paws out of there. After this, you decided to make your way around front, and then a scuffle began. As Sylvie tried to talk to one of the witches again, they said, you know what? Nope, we're just going to zap you. And chain lightning, immediate chain lightning, and the battle ensued. It did not start well. Tim failed a wisdom save, ended up beating the ever-living hell out of Sylvie. It was rough. It was not fun. Sylvie got mad. And then Wiley got turned into a chicken for a short while, and Vort and Binky were just left to their own devices, like, what is happening over there? Like, staying as far away as they could to make
What do you see?
What do you
to make sure that they didn't get caught up in the witch's nefarious spells. However, you did emerge victorious after Sylvie planted a few trees inside their house, teleported in, and set the final witch ablaze. The other two, Wiley had knocked unconscious and tied up out front. After the combat came to an end, you all questioned the witches, asking them what they were planning to do here, to which the oldest of the witches responded, "We're not telling you anything."
None of your business.
She would give away nothing, only saying that they are servants of the Mother and they were sent here on a divine mission of some sort. As you were questioning them, Tim got a little heavy-handed, cut off one of their arms, saved her life, kept her from having to make death saves, but she has one arm down now. And then you threatened the older one again with death, and she said, "Do your worst." And you finally said, "You know what? The heck with this. We're just gonna take him back to town and give him the damn. Like he can do something."
Yeah,
with him.
the worst.
And then Binky walked out and said, "Hey, look at this! I got some potions, guys. It's kind of cool."
Potions.
I would like to know thanks to Jump Devil and Triple W. You've all been blessed.
Thank you. Blessings be.
Iskara says, Tim committing the war crimes.
Yes.
Quite a few. I think Tim committed a few war crimes.
It's not a war crime if you're not at war. It's just a regular crime.
So
It checks out.
You were gonna waterboard them.
Waterboarding at Guantanamo Bay sounds rad.
Yeah.
That's, you know what
Do it
either of those things mean.
frozen.
Right, yeah.
So, as Binky kind of walks, says,
Yeah, I don't spend a little time with it, but I think this one's just like a healing potion or something.
Just a regular one?
No, I look pretty.
it's like as he's like got it in just in his paw. Somehow he's like managing to hold it up. It's almost as big as he is. He's like kind of trying to balance. He's leaning.
I think it's bigger than a regular one.
It looks extra glowy.
It is.
I can't make ones that big. Can I see it?
He just sets it on the ground and kind of like holds the other one out.
This one, I don't know. I wouldn't go drinking this one just right out of the gate. It's kind of funky looking. It's purple. It's got some green swirls in there. I don't know what this does.
Arcana check.
Make an Arcana check. So you can decipher what's
Green squirrels?
Green
I said green
swirl.
swirls. I'm tiny, Tim. Sometimes words just run together.
Have you ever seen a green squirrel?
I don't.
Binky, have you ever seen a green squirrel?
Have I ever seen a No, I've never seen a tree rat. No, not a green tree rat.
Oh, not a fan of the squirrels.
Yeah, I hate them.
I see.
They climb too easy. The tails are too luscious and fluffy. And it makes me,
He looks back at his little slender pigtail.
it makes me mad.
Do you think we could buy him like a tail cover?
Maybe he might find it insulting. We have to figure out what his
You know,
special
Jack
is.
had one of those.
Yeah, he did. We could give him Jack's tail.
Yeah.
Is this still the blood on it?
Yeah, it hasn't been washed.
Ugh. Okay, never mind.
Grease stains, blood stains.
tail?
He gave it to us.
Was it attached at the time?
It
was.
was attached before. He gave it to us.
That item is probably cursed. I will get rid of it.
Do you want it? Are you intrigued?
I might be. All right.
Is it gonna be a 6?
No, it's a 9.
9?
So we did it. We did this.
Yeah.
We got to the 66, 69. We did it. We got to the end. That should end the curse.
I'm gonna go get a dice tray just in case.
So what's the total?
13. I
Pretty
think.
good, I would
don't
think. You
Sure,
seem
no.
like you're smart.
15.
50. Oh,
50,
50.
yeah,
so
you're
50.
pretty good.
Taking a look at it, the purple as it swirls around. It's got a little bit of amaranth in there. You see some small bits of petals and like grass that's shifting around. You would know that has to do with calming. So this and then the green usually symbolizes some sort of either antitoxin or poison. Could be one or the other. These two mixed together, it's probably some sort of antidote of some kind.
No, I'm no expert on potions. But it looks like an antidote of mind control.
That would make sense. Just in case they drink their own Kool-Aid. Perhaps.
Would very
There's a
want it.
couple other things in there. I couldn't quite reach it, you know. If I was a squirrel, maybe I could climb that high. But
Can you show
anyways,
us?
Yeah, sure. Come on.
Wiley, are you okay if I hold on to this potion?
Oh, yeah. I don't need potions.
I'm
I
not
don't.
asking you. I just want to look over it and see if maybe I can try and make them.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
yeah,
make the
yeah.
little ones.
You're the magic. You're the craft person.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I
You
can't, then one of you probably needs to take it so that you have it in your pocket when I can't get to you.
It was
Or
too
if I
big
don't
to go in
want
the
to get
pocket,
to you.
wasn't
No, your bag.
it? Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Just strap it on.
right.
Anywhere it fits.
Or if I'm mad at you.
he's gonna bump me on the head with that, I believe.
No, that's a waste of potion.
So you follow Binky back inside. He does lead you over to a small cupboard that he's somehow managed to get open. As you look inside, there's what appears to be a small scroll case laying nearby. There's also one more potion of some sort. This one seems to be blue with like some silver flakes inside of it that kind of flicker a little bit.
Potion of invisibility.
So, and then there is there's a strange bag that has it's like a big bundle of something. There's something like lumpy inside of it, and it has the word coop written on it.
Oh, from Coopstown.
That's what I thought immediately. Like K-O-O-P?
COOP.
C-O-U-P. It's a coup.
Oh.
It's a lumpy bag labeled coop.
You can
I'm
look
gonna
at it.
take my staff and poke it.
As you poke it, it kind of like topples over. A couple of old, like stale pieces of bread and biscuits just kind of topple out.
Wally, what do you think this is?
I'm outside. I'm watching the witches.
Oh, I thought we
Oh.
had them secured.
Oh, then I was yelling
Sylvie,
at
what do you
you.
think this is? Does this look innocent to you?
I could maybe take a look at it. I don't know if anything in this room really looks innocent because they were witches and they were evil and kind of nefarious. But I will forewarn you, I am not the smartest person in the room. I'm the wisest person probably, but not the smartest. Which
So if
is
you were to
why I don't
stick
wanna
your hand
touch it.
into the bag,
See, the
you
fact
could
that-
learn from the experience of it very well.
Yes, but I am wise, so I will not do that. But
That sounds like something Tim might try.
yeah,
Hey, Tim!
Tim.
Yeah.
I think they're calling you.
Yeah. What's up?
We found a weird bag.
Yeah, it seems like it's perfect for you.
You found bag? Where is he?
Yes.
Yeah, where is he?
As you come inside,
Yeah. Where's bag?
No, it's an A bag.
A bag. You just didn't hear us. Yeah, sorry.
Damn it is.
Hey, can you look inside it?
What's inside?
Can you look inside
Oh,
it?
yeah.
you know, it is just full of like moldy biscuits and stale bread.
What'd you do that for, Binky? It's nasty in there.
Maybe it was ingredients for soup, and the C got messed up.
I think they fed it to the geese.
Oh, cute. Okay.
A geese coop.
Coop?
Geese coop. I have a chicken coop, but not a geese coop.
We can find out. We can just throw some biscuits out there and see if they go nuts.
I think they're dead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait.
There is no coop.
Wait, there's something in the water. What if that thing in the water is named Coop?
Oh, yes.
And it eats moldy bread. Ugh.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised at the number of things that eat moldy bread.
Oh, let's find out. Let's get the bag and let's go throw some bread in the water and
All
see
right,
if it comes up.
feeding it
Okay.
up. It's all right. Let's go.
Yeah. No, not right now. Just wait. We're not done. Hold
Oh,
on.
what else is there here? You got more bags?
Well, would you like to look at the scroll case? Or the potion? Which one?
The squirrel case?
Scroll.
What is it with squirrels? They're not that special.
They're not.
No, but they are everywhere and
They
highly
eat
visible.
nuts.
Exactly. They're everywhere. They're nuisances.
Yes.
They're loud. They're obnoxious. Shoot
True.
people with toothpicks.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Like people they find to be threatening, or
Sometimes just for fun.
We've gotten shot at by a few squirrels. I think we still have one of their crossbows.
Yeah.
maybe.
I bet no, there aren't any squirrels that can cast fireball.
Not that I meant.
I shall examine the scroll case.
All right, so as you take a look at the scroll case, open it up. There is a scroll of bestow curse inside of it.
Bestow curse.
Welcome in, supernova baby.
Baby.
I will never every time I catch you in the chat, that's how we're introducing you.
How's the free dried apple? No. It's a hard pass.
I told you.
It's a hard pass.
Oh.
Told you. Like, first half's pretty good. The second half, not so much.
Man, the flavor's okay, but I almost chipped my tooth.
Where'd they go? Did they give you like 6 of them?
Well, they were bigger before they freeze dried them.
Oh, this also the squirrel stole my muffin
Look at
once.
They stole my muffins too.
There's not even a
squirrels.
handful in there. Oh, they are. Sheesh.
So,
Don't
so
bite
the
too
other
hard.
thing that's in here is the small potion, the blue and silver potion.
Blue.
If anyone wants to make an Arcana check, you may do so.
Yeah. Tim, do you want to make an Arcana check?
You
can
really want me to make
assist
an
you.
Arcana check? I mean,
Yes.
I-
I want your expert opinion. What do you
Well,
think?
I can.
let me see it. Where is it? All right. Yeah, I just trying to think what it is. I gotta smell
Yeah,
it.
just
all right.
look
You,
at it.
you can smell it.
See if it reminds you of anything.
It stinks like that moldy bread. It's a 2.
Does it
minus
stink like
1.
moldy bread?
It's a 1.
As you pop it open, it doesn't stink like moldy bread, but it does have a strong, like, pungent odor to it. You have no idea what it does. However, as you take a whiff of it, it does send this jolt of energy. It makes you kind of like shiver almost. It gives you this, it wakes you up.
It's like a
Potion of speed.
morning coffee.
Question mark?
Called Morning Thunder. Yeah. I need some of this.
Maybe I should take it.
I don't like that.
You sure? Okay.
Yes.
Here, can I just...
Would you like some guidance?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just be careful where you touch me.
You're talking to Sylvie now. Be careful.
Is your arm okay?
Yes, let me extend a hand.
Okay. My hands are cold. My paws are cold.
Can I add a D4 to that?
This is gross.
Yeah, I got stuck in your teeth, didn't it?
I hate that.
14. 14,
Just
take a look
suck
at
on
it. Maybe, I mean, the
I
way
could
it made
see
him
doing that, maybe.
act, it must be some sort of potion. It could be some sort of potion of speed. It could be some sort of potion of awakening. It definitely seemed to get a jolt of energy out of Tim, though. And as you take a whiff of it, it does make you kind of, it just makes your blood rush for a brief moment as you take a whiff of it. So it's probably a potion of speed.
All right, I shall put this also. Who is holding on to these vagary potions?
I mean, I'm probably going to drop them and break them, so it's probably not.
You can hold on to one if you'd like to.
I don't think that happens.
Would you not just forget anything I have with me? So it's if
Yeah.
it's not like stuck right in front of my face, I shouldn't.
I
You
shall.
seem kind of itchy, so you could probably use the curse scroll.
I'm sorry. Did you say something to me?
Yes, I did.
I will.
That
yes,
happens quite frequently. Don't worry, I am used to it.
Why don't I'll hold on to the green and purple potion, and Tim, why don't you take this blue and silver potion, and then just when things don't seem to be going well in battle, just try it and see what it does.
Till we figure out what it is. You may smell it.
You might have the
No,
runs
it's
after.
it's the one you just smelled.
Oh, okay.
He was serious. He just forgot that fast.
If it would make you feel better.
I just might want to sniff it in the morning when I get up.
As you're all inside, Wiley, is there anything you want to do outside with the witches?
You know, I had a whole script in my head.
It just disappeared.
Remove curse one.
No, what's the one awake? Is she trying to escape or she
No,
just
she's accepting her fate. She
Okay,
is
accepting.
convinced that nothing's
she's-
going to happen to her.
Nothing's going to happen to her.
You can do whatever you want. You can do your worst.
Okay.
I think
well,
our worst is we should put her in that little pocket room box.
We could put him in there.
It'd make it much easier to carry her back to town.
Yeah. It's,
They are all alive.
have you
right?
stuck your face in there?
No, but I did look through the lid. And
Do you
seemed-
want to stick your face in there?
No.
Something cool happens.
Does it? Yeah. Do I get forcibly sucked in?
No.
I mean, it didn't suck us in. We just got in one day, right?
No, we went willingly.
Yeah, I said we got in. We didn't suck
Yeah,
us
yeah, it
in.
didn't suck us in. We just descended.
I see. No, I've had a
Oh, okay.
sufficient view of it.
We can ask her who Coop is.
Hey, can the witches still do their magic without their other sister?
Is she dead?
Yeah, I burned her to a crisp.
That is right. You did. Well done, by the way.
Thank you.
If we could ask her what Coop is, and
Nobody
if it is in
answered my
the
question.
in the pond, then maybe we could just like,
What's goop?
oh, it's the sack of bread that had the. It's a big moldy bread sack, and it had the word Coop on it, and so we was wondering if it was the creature in the.
It could have just belonged to somebody else before, and then they stole it.
Yeah, I'd still have
Yeah,
sack
you
of
don't think it
moldy
was like
bread.
feed for the coop?
It could have been.
But it's weird. There's something. It draws the eye in a way. It makes me wonder if there's something amiss with it.
Well, let me look at it.
Okay.
Maybe you should.
I'll look at it.
As they hand you the bag of moldy bread.
Moldy bread.
Try dumping it out.
But they're
Perhaps it's a,
convinced there's something amiss.
Go ahead and make
It's probably something at the very bottom.
perhaps
of
it's a
it. I didn't
bag
look-
of
I didn't-
bottomless bread.
I didn't reach my hand all the way in the bottom. I
Make
guess.
a
Yeah, my bag does
nature
that.
check for this one. This
Oh.
is going to be different. Make a nature check.
Okay. Nature's not terrible.
Usually it's infected with cordyceps.
Nature is actually terrible.
Yeah, you're just a hair better than I was.
Has anyone rolled above a 10 yet?
So that's a 5.
I haven't rolled.
It's a 5.
Yep. Nature.
Man, that's some moldy bread.
Moldy
Like
bread.
moldy bread. Like
The
you pick up
curse
a
is
biscuit, it's
still
like hard.
here.
You grab like one of the biscuits and it's hard as a brick. And you kind of like,
Oh, where'd you find this bag?
On the floor.
Oh, a
It
moldy.
was in the cabinet.
In the cabinet.
I literally just showed you. I couldn't reach it.
It is not a fault of you, but a fault of me.
So there's a random bread satchel in a cabinet.
I thought it might be maybe whatever's in the water. Named Coop.
Or a food for Coop, you know. So
A
we
food
could go out
for
there and
Coop.
like shake some out. But, you know,
Something in the water?
Yeah, I told you guys.
We did see a submerged figure.
I want to look in the water.
I thought it was perhaps one of the crocodiles from their earlier iterations. Then somebody suggested that it was a goose-crocodile hybrid.
Oh,
Yet
I
to
remember
test
that.
this
Yeah,
theory.
yeah. Imagination on all of you.
we could like put the witch's leg in there and see if it eats her leg.
Well, you already chopped her arm off, so you got an arm sitting on the ground.
Can I look into the water?
so you make your way around back. So
Yeah.
you walk behind the
'Cause
building.
I don't think I
and-
did.
Take that arm
Yeah,
and,
so you,
and
well,
toss
it's
it
probably
in.
easier for you to just go up to the balcony on the back of the building as you gotta look down, make a perception check.
That's a 10.
That's a 10? Mm-hmm. You look down at the pound. The river kind of pours through and washes into this pond. There's a dam on the other side of it that's been built where it just slowly flows over. Mm-hmm. You look inside. You don't see anything
Here
moving
we
around.
go again.
It's hard to tell though because the water's a little bit murky, so it's not crystal clear. So it's a little difficult to see down at the bottom of it.
I don't see nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna go outside. Goop! Goop! Here, boy!
Sylvie.
Make an animal handling check.
You can't even whistle now.
Uh-oh.
No. You gotta whistle. Otherwise, you're gonna make a check.
Trying, I can't stop laughing.
There's Sprite everywhere.
There we go.
Wow.
I can't whistle.
I can't either. It's
I
okay.
whistle on accidents.
I'm gonna guide myself. Too. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So as you walk over to the pond, do you have the bag with you?
Yeah, I would get some bread.
Okay. You start calling and whistling out towards the pond. A few moments pass while as you watch, and then you see something down in the mud. You watch some of the mud just go at the bottom of the pond. Something begins to rise and come closer to the bank, and it gets bigger and bigger
Sylvie,
and bigger.
I think you need to step back a little bit.
Maybe it's like
Hey, Mr. Bort, back used to have this thing called mage hand. Can you do that? Can you maybe take the bread?
You hear this? As you look over and you see as the water washes off of what appears to be a large rock. But it is not a rock. It is the shell of a massive turtle. This turtle is about 4 to 5 feet across from tip to front as it kind of like pulls itself onto the shore.
Oh, I hope he's nice. I like turtles.
It's got like a little bit of moss that's on its head as he sticks his head out. He's got these big red eyes, like a red ring and black eyes. So he kind of like looks around for a moment, and then you see as the moss just going.
Yeah, what's his beak look like? Is it rounded or is it
It's a little more rounded.
Okay.
It's not a snapping.
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
Goop.
I can reach hand.
Okay, now you
I
take
will
it and
take
feed
a
it.
fistful of bread and fly it over.
Oh, can we keep him?
Keep it where?
Sylvie,
Look at the
you
size of
remember the last overly large animal we encountered? It was a frog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have?
You see as he kind of like disappears into the water for a moment. You watch as his head goes inside of his shell,
Is he going to belch up an animal, do you think?
comes back up, and he has what appears to be a cap in his mouth.
Cap.
Cap.
Can you get it? Should I go get it?
No,
Okay,
look
wait,
me. I don't
wait,
want you to
wait.
get so close.
Oh, but I'm so excited.
You grab it, pull it away. It's a small hat, strange little floppy cap, but it has arcane runes etched into the brim of it.
Oh, which has turned him into a turtle.
Or maybe he ate
Oh. I just remember the story like they
a
turned
kid.
the
Turns around, and disappears under the water.
Are you able to speak with the less verbally inclined animals?
I am not. I'm
Be
not that
useful
special.
skill.
Yeah.
If you've ever had the opportunity to pick it up.
No, I don't think it exists in this world, I think. Oh, does it?
Sure.
Let's speak with ourselves.
Speak with
Arcana check.
It's called Speak with Reptiles and Birds.
Yeah. That wasn't in my handbook.
Make an Arcana check.
All right. Would you like to guidance me?
Yes, here you go.
Thank you.
That's awful.
I probably
I
won't.
probably shouldn't have touched you. Okay, that's better.
14. Wait. 9.
As you take a look,
I don't know. It's something. 11. It's 11. God damn.
as you spin it around and take a look at the runes, You don't recognize any of these sigils. You're not sure what this thing is. However, strangely, in spite of it coming out of a turtle's shell, being underwater, it's not wet. It's almost perfectly dry.
Why would you give the hat to you?
Yeah.
Well,
I'll put it on, but I already have 2 helmets. I'm starting to look like that.
I'm going to do something I probably should have done a few minutes ago. I'm going to ritually cast Detect Magic.
Okay,
Oh.
Draw out my ritual circle with the end of my staff, say my words.
I'm just going to participate in his ritual and also cast Detect Magic so that it looks like we're participating in a ritual together.
Midway through it, I'm going to say, Sylvie, have you ever thought of starting a coven?
I have not. Do you think I would fit well into a coven?
Perhaps.
I see
It
2
depends
other
on-
sisters that you can join.
No.
No.
They tried to murder me. I have standards, Wiley.
As both of you cast Detect Magic, it pulses out. You didn't discover this cap is indeed magical. It's got enchantment magic on it. It would be actually, not enchantment, it would be transmutation magic on it.
Possible cap of water breathing.
Be cool if
Who was breathing the water?
I don't know, but you kind of need a cap.
I assume it stayed dry and it was underwater and he brought it up, so I was thinking someone was swimming and he ate him. Or
Put it on, see what it does. Just spend some time with it.
would you like to put it on?
If you don't like it, then you can just give it back.
I'll stick it on.
Wow.
Does it fit?
Yeah, it's a good look.
I'll
Covers
go-
up that naked spot that
Yeah,
never
that's
healed from
the
the.
reason I wanted him to put it on.
It's just like a little floppy hat that just kind of just flops over to the right side.
Can't even
Pointed
tell you're
or
balding.
bardic?
It'd be more bardic, like a what's the word? Like a busker's hat, just kind of like flops
Oh,
over.
okay. That's
Yeah.
actually fashionable.
well, I guess I'm going to see if it works. I'm going to stick my head down in the water so I can breathe
No,
water.
Timothy, you gotta wait! You gotta wait, Timothy, no!
Who said it breathes water?
You stick your head down in the water and you just go. You immediately begin to drown.
He just didn't kill himself.
I thought you said I could breathe water with it.
Make a history check for me, Vort.
You know, Wiley,
Okay.
I think I'm dumb sometimes,
Oh no.
but Tim takes it to a whole new level.
He's got that covered.
Yeah. Hey.
That's a 20.
Hey.
If this is indeed a cap of water breathing, you've done some research on such artifacts in the past. You would know that it does not require attunement, but it does require a command word.
Bubbles.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Was that the name of the boy who wore the cap?
Could have been.
Say coop and then try again.
Say coop.
As you say coop, the cap kind of suctions to your head a little bit.
Oh, what is it doing?
It is fitting itself. It's gonna suck.
It's probably giving you a hair treatment.
What little brain
come off.
there's left.
It pops off.
Okay.
Now put it back on.
Coop. Coop. It doesn't do anything but once. Okay. All right. Now
Now
I'll go
try it
try
again.
to breathe. Okay. Go over the edge and stick my head down the water and see if I can breathe water.
You better hope you can breathe water.
Yep.
'Cause otherwise- you stick your
We
head
have
in the water.
healing.
You take a deep breath, and no water passes through your lungs. You see there's this air bubble instead that just kind of like pulls out in front of you.
Come back up.
Wow.
Does
Wow.
it go away?
Function and
As you
style.
pull your head back up, you see there's a little bubble around his face, and then it just kind of.
Oh, a bubble beard. That's quite useful.
My brain broke.
Bubble beard.
All right, well, that's neat. I mean, I don't know when we're going to go swim it, but I guess we can. Just remember, we got to say coop,
I wonder if
and you can try it. Anybody want to go swimming?
Now you can go get on the water wheel and not drown. You're welcome.
still won't
It's frozen, isn't it?
stop
No,
okay.
it's unfrozen.
Oh, it
now.
is?
physical damage.
Did I ever
Shoot
figure
at
out if I could
himself.
finish their potion
I
from the grimoire that they had with the instructions?
don't think you have to make an Arcana check. Go back inside and take a look at it. See if you can figure it out.
Oh, the witch's potion. I was trying to think
Oh, the
about
thing
our
they were brewing in the
potion.
big pot? They had a lot of that.
7,
Big old pile.
and I think it's a +6, so 13.
13. The 13, you're not entirely sure where they were in the process. It's a pretty extensive potion. As you're taking a look at it, maybe if you guess the timing right, but it's it requires a few more ingredients. But if they've already added those ingredients, then you're just over adding and gonna mess up the whole brew potentially.
I see.
Can we look through the whole witch's house to see what they? It looked like a big house. I mean, you think they had more stuff in here?
Well, they burned down some of it, and I burned down some of it. But we can keep looking and see if there's anything else. But we do have what we came for.
As you turn around, there's also a giant tree that is slammed through the second floor.
So we could use the kind of tree to get the second floor.
Oh, yeah, watch this. I'm gonna run and go touch the tree and
Teleport to the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no floorboards anymore. It literally busted the whole second floor out. As you teleport to the top of the tree, like, oh, you have to grab onto a branch.
Hey, Timothy, it's gone.
Oh.
This is good work.
Well, I guess that answers that one. Okay. Well, what are we going to do now? We got the witches. We're going to take them to town.
Take him
and
to Danley.
Put him in the box.
Put them in the box.
Put
It's
him in
gonna
the box.
take us like half a day's ride back, right? Walk.
well, is there anything else we need to do while we're here?
Oh man, you made me want to ride the turtle.
I mean, he's still there if you want to.
Nah, I don't know that he's friendly. He might have been friendly for all of 2 seconds, but
I wonder if he has.
We don't know where that cat
I wonder if he
came
gives you
from.
something every time you give him bread.
ooh,
You should try again.
okay.
I would. I'm gonna ritually cast. Well, it depends. Like if I try to finish the potion, how? Right.
Depends on your rolls, man.
Potion of mind control or potion
Or
that controls your
explosion.
mind.
Would you like some assistance?
Yes, I would.
Pretty.
You have potion making experience.
I do, yes.
I'm gonna move the prisoners just in case it blows up.
Okay,
That's
here's the
probably
box.
a good idea.
Is the fire still going under the pot?
Thank you.
Yeah.
The fire is still going on the pot, yeah.
I,
All right.
if nothing else, added to the fire.
Let's try. What would you like me to do to finish the potion?
So,
Alright.
as you
Let's take a look at the book. I've got this helm, and I can understand the instructions. So let's start there, and I'll see what I have in my satchel as far as ingredients.
Okay. I think the ingredients should be here. They were almost done.
Okay.
I moved 60 feet away.
you move 60 feet
60
away.
feet away.
So,
You think they're going to become witches doing that?
No, I think they're gonna blow up. You know, which
all right. So as you take a look at
So
it,
then I'm going to back up.
as you begin to read the ingredients that remain, you do see where they have made some tick marks on things that they have added already. This is going to take a little bit of time, but I want both of you to make Arcana checks for me.
Okay.
Can I ask Sylvie to do a smell check to see what ingredients are already in it?
Sure, you may.
Okay.
teamwork.
Getting a little too excited over there.
I rolled a 20 out here. Damn it. Okay, the smell check is okay.
It's like moldy bread.
He's a 19.
Formaldehyde.
Damn it.
Is that what they call witch perfume?
You know what the opposite of formaldehyde is?
No, what is it?
Casual to Jekyll.
Smell check was a 19, and Arcana check
I would think
was
about
a
that for days. That's gonna.
What you got for it?
Oh, who can even say? Also at 13, I keep rolling 7s. That's like my third 7.
777. So,
for the balance for the
as
6.
you both take a look at the components, you're reading the book and taking a look, you smell the potion. It's a little hard to tell. The sulfur is incredibly strong. It's
This
very
shit's
potent.
stinky.
But from what you're looking at on the list of remaining things, there is a couple things that you need. There is. If I want to go back to it
You
real
think
fast.
they're trying to make that chamber
Making
pot?
meth.
It's a chamber pot, not a freaking cauldron.
It's going to require powdered iron. You have...
We need powdered iron.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't keep
We gotta look around the room.
components. Oh, that's a good idea.
I have some powdered silver. It probably wouldn't work though.
You notice they have all the ingredients just sitting
Oh, okay.
in front of you. They've got all the ingredients out here. It's going to require
Powdered iron.
vitriol,
All
oil of tartar,
oil of tartar,
crushed oleander,
crushed oleander, not to be confused with olivender
Or tartar sauce.
or tartar sauce.
and then just a petal from Deadly Nightshade.
Oh, hey, can you touch that one with your mage hand? That
Yes,
one?
yes, I
Okay,
can.
that one's kind of dangerous.
So, of these ingredients, which ones do you mix in first?
Hey, Mr. Ford, why are you?
Jesus.
Why are you trying to finish this brainwashing person? Dude,
Why wouldn't you?
because I
Do we
don't
have to correctly guess the order that these are?
probably if it's not written in the book.
Is
It's
it not written in the
It's
book?
probably like what they call homebrew recipe.
As you take a look at it, you're not sure what the order is. It just gives you the components. If maybe there's no order, maybe just
Why
dump it
are
all in.
these things never clear? I am going to
It could be
Because I didn't expect anyone to try and finish the brainwashing motion.
cast not possible resources away.
What do you
You
gonna-
could put it in a bomb, and then you could throw it into a crowd of enemies. I was thinking, and then
Okay, just making sure it's not for nefarious
No!
deeds.
no, if it were for nefarious deeds, would I let you see that I was doing it?
Potentially, I don't know you. You could be flexing.
Perhaps.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just gonna, you know what, you have fun. I'm gonna, hey, Riley, I'm coming to you.
Oh,
It seems
yeah.
like it's about to go real bad.
I'm going to pull out my astral disc,
Okay.
form it into the orb, and I'm going to ritually cast augury.
Phone a
Because
friend.
I want to know what kind of results we're going to have if
Is
we
it-
dump it all in at once.
Okay.
Immediate death.
So, as you
Yeah, we could just put it in mortar.
cast augury and you take a look at your globe,
don't become
spin,
mortal.
you watch the middle, they kind of spin around for a moment, and everything aligns, resulting in neutral,
Okay.
somewhere between good and bad.
Okay. So we'll probably take a little bit of damage or a mild bit of damage. But
Let's
maybe
do
we
it
won't
this
die.
way. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let me go find a bowl. I'm gonna find a bowl.
It's not too hard.
Desperately curious
Wonder
to
about
know how this is going to end.
Okay.
All right.
There you
So
go.
we'll do this. Make sure all the ingredients are prepared correctly.
Okay.
Over there. And then we'll have them in the bowl.
Okay.
And then I shall use Mage Hand, and we shall be 30 feet away.
That works for me. Hey, we can also get behind one of those trees that grew.
Yes, that is an excellent idea.
Yeah, protection.
We'll do a peek and dump.
Yep. Okay.
So, you sneak behind the tree. The two of you out there are just
Yeah,
watching from
yeah,
outside.
I'm
Just kind of,
intently. Any minute now.
as you stand 30 feet away,
So I'm gonna put
put
my
all of your
or whatever the range on Mage Hand is.
I believe it's 30 feet. You hold it
Behind the
over.
tree.
It's 30 feet.
You hold it over the cauldron.
Hey, hold on to me. I have one of these left. If it goes really bad, I'm gonna teleport us outside. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I got my hand on the
As
tree.
you pour it into the mixture, it just kind of stirs for a moment, and then you hear this boom. As all of a sudden there is this green smog that pours out of the cauldron and begins to wash into the room with you. I need both of you to make wisdom saving throws for me.
Okay,
is
I
it-
would.
Are you just teleporting
Yeah.
out? As you teleport out, so you are safe then. As it begins just as it's about to reach your face, Sylvie just teleports you through the tree. The two of you just watch as the smoke just billows out of the house, and then you hear
Sylvie, Vort, are y'all dead?
We're outside.
None of our hard work.
See that?
Gone.
Oh, I think we messed it up.
Oh, I guess it is messed up. I was
Tragic.
hoping that they were trying to get it to go into the water system, but it looked like
It
green
looks-
fog was floating to the town. I didn't want it to
Yeah.
do the same thing, just in a different,
Is
substance.
it still floating out, or is it just
At this point, it
dissipated?
begins to dissipate. As you take a look inside, you notice the cauldron is still there, but it's cracked, and there's some of it's kind of washed out onto the floorboard. But there might still be some in the pot.
You could go take a look.
I'll go take a look.
See if you can get a sample.
Just take a look inside. There's a little bit left at the bottom of the cauldron. Probably enough for a vial's worth.
Amazing. I think I have an empty vial here somewhere. And here's this very handy ladle that you find next to all cauldrons.
Carefully pour it in. It has a very tantalizing smell to it.
Click.
So
Drink
weird. All
vial.
flew outside,
Yeah.
and now it's
Most of it.
dissipated.
Yeah.
Yes, I think you're correct. I think they were going to Batman Begins it and just dump it into the river.
I want to go
Let it
look
go
on
to
the ground,
town.
see if I see any ants or bugs.
So there's a couple bugs scattered about. I mean, it's by the river. There's gonna be some near the water source. So yes, it wouldn't be too hard to find some bugs.
I'm trying to tell them to dance in circles. I probably can't speak to bugs, but I was trying to brainwash them.
Everything okay? Everything okay?
I was trying to. The bugs might be brainwashed from that stuff, so I was trying to tell them to dance in circles, but I don't know bug talk.
Make an animal handling check for me.
That's a -1, so let's go. Come on. I don't speak bug.
1.
A 1. That's a 1. Tim, as
It's
you
a
look,
2.
as you take a look,
Wait,
you
no,
do
is it a
notice-
0? Is it your.
No, it's
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's a nature -1.
2 minus 1.
So, as you take a look, you do notice as you're watching the bugs that are right next to the river, as this kind of disappears and vanishes, it leaves a little bit of like little droplets, almost like dew, on the sides of the blades of grass and on the bushes and things of that nature. You do see the bugs are acting a little strange. You see as there's a beetle that as it hits it, he goes over to one of the water droplets and just kind of like sticks his face down in it for a moment and then falls over on its back and just kind of kicks every now and again.
Lord, I think that stuff works. At least if it's not brainwashing, it's definitely brain deadening. The bugs over there were just like falling over, but it must do something. But I'm not going to test it,
But, I know you said you don't talk to growing things, but
Yes.
I mean not like conversationally.
Right.
Do you want to try and give it a command, an order, a direction?
I can try.
Okay. I've never been good with that.
Okay.
They're talking to bugs. It's one weird thing after the other. Sylvie, what are you doing?
I don't know. He's so
No,
convincing.
no,
He says
no.
do something, and I'm like, that sounds interesting. Why not?
Why do you think just because you put some ingredients in a pot that you're the one
Because
that
we
give it,
followed directions.
but you're the one that gives the commands? Why?
Let's see.
Who put you in charge of
Maybe
it?
it's any
March.
Maybe it
you
just makes
say
them
this to the-
highly
to the
suggestible.
Yeah.
Beetle's just kind of. It just starts trying to fly.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, book.
Flies up to your nose, and then just kind of. And it looks at you in the eyes.
Land.
It didn't know how to
It's not
dance
working.
either.
I'm getting out
It
of
didn't know how to dance either.
This is Coopstown all over again. So
I don't.
I don't think it understands.
You watch as you look down, you see as there's these frogs that start hopping up out of the mud.
Oh.
Their eyes look a little glazed over.
We could
as
be
they
like
hop
Snow
over
White,
to your
guys.
feet and just kind of just get on you
Get
and
out
start
of here.
snuggling on your fur.
No.
You kick one of them off. He rolls back for a moment, then just there's like 20 of them. They just come out. They start crouching.
Oh, I love
They're all
frogs.
jumping into your tail.
Why? I'm being attacked.
No, you're fine. You can handle yourself.
Check the eyes. Are they red?
They're just frogs.
What was the name at the beginning of this recipe?
Let me see.
As you take a look, it's a potion of excuse me.
I just wrote down brainwash masses.
Yeah, it's a potion of mass charm.
Mass charm.
Oh,
Oh, so they just really like us.
that seems very useful.
Yeah.
Maybe just had the witch drink her own potion.
No, I don't think that.
Okay.
They're probably immune. They probably already drank the antidotes.
Drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Okay, are we putting them in the box?
I guess so.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's probably the safest way to
I'd like
take it
to-
out.
If I'm carrying it.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You're the strongest.
Yeah, you want to shake it out? She was gonna shake it out.
So you break out the chest.
Yeah.
The one that's still unconscious on the ground with one less arm, you just kind of like you open the lid and you watch as, cause like I said, it's probably about 16 inches, about 24 inches wide.
Okay.
So you gotta like set it down and they open up the lid. First one goes in, he watches her form, just kind of she falls down. You look and she's laying down on the ground inside. Just yeah.
She looks like she's in a bad way.
Yeah, it's not the funnest thing, so I've heard.
So you're-
Oh wait, I should probably use a little bit more finesse. But first, I'm gonna reach in and get one of those barnacles that has the,
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. What?
and then I put it on the in the face of the other one.
What's that?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Do you trigger it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sprays her face. She rolled a 6.
Sleep well.
As it sprays her in the face, she just
All
the
right.
barnacle kind of shrivels.
Put her over my shoulder and start climbing down. Yeah, give me a second.
What was that?
Don't worry about it.
Have fun.
I forgot you guys collected a couple of those.
We got a
Start
couple
dragging,
of them in
like
there.
as you throw her over your shoulder and just start crawling down to the bottom. You hear the swirling around this strange open room at the bottom of
Funny
this.
if we kicked the box.
Listen, that's what I thought the first time. That's why I shook it. It was not funny to them, apparently.
No. It's funny now because he knows what would happen, but he climbed in anyway.
Yes.
As you climb down, you hear them because their voices sound
yeah, I can hear them.
booming. They're much louder. They're so
Oh God, I hope Tim has mercy and stops things.
You climb down and you drop the witch off, kind of like toss
and
her
I
around.
want to tie him to a pillar. Just in case. I want to tie them both to a pillar.
You tie them both to one of the
What
pillars.
kind of room? Like what kind of
It's
building?
like it looks like the interior of a temple. There's 4 very large pillars, one on every corner of this floating platform, essentially.
Gotcha.
You can see where there are like several spots where there were chains and bolts where things were affixed, and it looks like something.
Until
Some sort of catastrophe broke them all free. As you kind of look to the side, you've seen that floating vortex of doom around it. There's little bits of furniture that just kind of circle around it.
just seems uncomfortable.
And so I tie him
Shake a
off
box one time.
and climb out.
You climb out.
Just wanted to secure him.
All right, climb back up.
All right. We should be good.
Okay.
Maybe we could put the turtle in there with them.
I don't
We gotta
think
get out of
it
here.
helps
This is
it,
something.
yeah.
Something's in the air. Something.
Yeah.
You're right. We're all going wrong.
Everybody's going. You're doing rituals. You're talking to bugs. You're also talking to bugs.
Oh, what's the matter? We're doing rituals.
I don't know.
He's not a fan. That's okay. Okay,
You
so we're
speak
done
to
here.
corpses.
Yeah, he does.
With a staff. All right. We've been over it.
Yes, I have a staff.
We've been over this. There's
Would you do it if you didn't have a staff?
No, of course not.
Could you do it if you didn't have a staff?
No.
Exactly.
I'm not magically inclined.
Oh, well, that's a Tragedy.
That's a food. 13.
15 plus 0.
What was that for?
Oh, she went the inside check.
Yeah.
No, I was like, what was that for? I don't know what happened.
You'll
You guys are just
never
making
know.
shit. Y'all just running the game by yourselves.
We don't need a DM.
Get out of here.
So,
No, she tried to inside check me.
oh, I got you.
She got nothing.
So, where are you guys headed?
I guess we'll go back.
Yep.
I don't suppose I have this scroll, and I was. What time will we get back to town?
Probably get there just after nightfall.
We're
That's
gonna
not too
need
late.
horses, anything
I'm
around
going
here
to
we
need
could ride.
approximately 6 hours of study time
4.
to copy this scroll into my spellbook.
Ooh, fancy.
I suppose we could leave late tomorrow. Let me sleep in.
That's fine. I would prefer, I think, maybe to sleep outside where the trees are instead of in this spooky house, though. Is that okay? Can we make camp outside?
I mean, like, let's go back to town.
Oh, I see.
And then I'll stay up studying the scroll. But
I see.
then I'll need to sleep in the next
I see, I see. Yeah.
Oh, so then we get a day to party
that'll be
while you're
fine.
sleeping in.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, we'll just have
I don't
a-
know what kind of party you get up to at 7 o'clock in the morning, but
Why don't we just sleep in and have a late brunch?
Oh, we can do that.
It sounds pretty good, right?
do you think they serve Bloody Marys?
They might. It's a small town, I bet they do.
Test that.
What's that mean?
Wait. You're gonna
Listen,
Bloody
you ain't
Mary.
got shit to do, so you're getting drunk.
Okay. That checks
We could
out.
ask that very efficient goose thief if she makes a Bloody Mary.
So you all gather your wares, gather your newfound belongings, and make your way back to Kennel Run. That's where we're going to take a quick break.
Quick break. Potty break.
As we take a quick break, guys, and thanks to TK Clyde, you have all been blessed a second time
Wow.
Thank
of the
you.
night.
I haven't used my blessing. I've only used goodness.
Let's see. John the Devil said, "Son of a dragon turtle."
Son of a dragon turtle.
No, I really thought about making it a giant alligator snapping turtle and making it be a combat, like a fight. Then I was like, I'm not gonna make them fight anything else right now. I know y'all got wallowed pretty good already.
Yeah,
And also, it
knows-
wouldn't make any sense.
He knows I love turtles.
Why is the turtle named Coop?
All right, guys. With that,
Short
because I
for
wanted to
coop?
throw you off, make you think it was the goose coop.
Oh,
Okay.
it works.
Guys, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna be back in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna go eat a wiggle pop. So, see you shortly.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. See you soon.
That's
And we're back.
We're back.
Well, most of us.
Back.
All right, so listen. Wiggle Pops.
I'd say
Solid.
7 out of 10.
Yeah. I
I
think it was 7.
never thought so.
I don't know. I think I go to 7.5. I like it. I thought it was pretty good because I'm not a huge fan of popsicles, but that one's good. Got a lot
I
of
like
flavor.
the flavor, but not the texture.
Texture.
It's weird.
Its texture takes a minute to get around it. I'm
So
not
that's
gonna
why,
lie.
That's why I dropped it a little bit.
I told them this is gonna sound strange, but it kind of has the texture of a hot dog weenie.
Of a what?
Of a hot dog weenie.
Which is different from a hot dog?
It's not a popsicle.
But it, yes.
What?
No. Just like the hot dog is the whole thing.
We just
bun
have-
and all.
Oh, okay,
Just the
okay.
weenie. Yeah, it's got like the texture of processed meat.
Okay.
But it tastes like a gummy bear.
So,
I don't know how else to explain it.
well, so gelatin is made of meat. Well, it's made of joints, but I think that's where the
That's probably where the
similarity
texture
of the
comes
texture
in.
comes
That's probably where the
in,
texture
yeah.
comes in. Yeah.
But when I asked if it wiggled, you said yes. I was going, okay, that's different.
It wiggles. It absolutely wiggles. Dude, I was gonna say I gotta try one out.
Oh, here we go. Somebody's going to sample it on camera.
What?
You got to show off the wiggle pop.
He's whipping it out.
Shake it.
That was a good one too, because it actually did just go.
Oh, gosh, that's not right. That's not right.
At least yours is straight up. Mine was bad.
Yours had a
Office
conviction.
cop, look away!
You weren't kidding.
Says what the actual frick is that?
It's
It's a
a
trolley pop.
popsicle that has the texture of a hot dog.
I told you.
Have you ever thought to yourself, I wish this popsicle felt like a hot dog?
Office Scott says in all caps, I will not be looking away.
Oh my gosh.
Sean, did you still said it had to be red?
Yes. They knew what they were doing.
No, just the tip.
Yeah, they could have put the
Just
red
a
on the
tip.
bottom, but no. No.
They knew what they were
They
doing.
knew exactly what they were doing.
Is that where we got that strange look at the grocery store from that checkout
So,
person?
we had a raid. Old school nerd, welcome in.
What a great time to join
Worst
us!
time for a raid.
Welcome to the show!
This is not what I don't normally do.
Don't listen to him.
It's not that good a show.
I don't normally do this.
He says that every time.
Triple Cup says Wiggly Red Rocket Pops.
Yeah,
Oh, God!
that makes me want to spit this out, but it's so good.
Ow! That one hurt.
It's so good. It's
Yeah.
just like pink lemonade.
That one hurt on the way in.
It reminds me of sherbet.
Yeah, like once you bite into it.
Yeah, it tastes like sherbet. Like it's a weird. Like I said, I wanted to hate it. I really did.
But it's so-
this
it's
is really
tasty.
good. It's
It's
tasty.
tasty.
I learned something about myself tonight.
Is that a knowing
Okay,
look or a
I'll
disbelieving
see
look?
myself.
I wasn't here for it. You were looking.
It was a really look.
Oh man, where's Thela when you need him?
Yeah, no, you'd be having
You
a field
do
day.
not.
Yeah, don't,
No.
do not give him one of these.
No.
Don't.
Oh my god. Triple Cup says you eat those at home behind shuttered windows. Privacy.
Don't make it weird.
You know my abs hurt.
I know that was every time. It's like killing me.
Oh, Billy, thanks for bringing those. That was a good find. That was a good find. I don't think we can bring those every week. I think that would be a mistake.
They are tasty though.
They
I
were
will say
really
this.
tasty.
Here's what I was impressed by is that it's the serving size is 3 Wiggle Pops. They're only 70 calories each.
Whoa.
3 of
Pretty
them.
good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's why you were saying it's probably
Should we
sherbet.
at one time?
Because it's so white.
Yeah. Super light.
Getting greedy.
What is sherbet? Is it like a whipped gelatin?
All right.
That's a good question.
Whipped gelatin?
I don't actually.
You can whip
Oh,
anything.
we'll bring the
Exactly what-
remind me next time, and we'll get the pot of the whipped.
Oh, the Dole Whip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get that
You
next
found-
round.
That's what it. Sherbet is primarily made with fruit juice, puree, and contains small amounts of dairy as opposed to.
Gotcha.
So it's got a different texture to it.
Yeah, and usually it's fruit flavored, so
Yeah.
it's like orange, raspberry.
Yeah.
Lemon.
Kind of like Italian
Lemon.
ice.
All right,
I
guys.
just ate a ton of it growing up. Because we used to get the little cups
Yeah.
that you could get.
Yeah. I remember it came with the little wooden spoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
We got
like.
those and those freeze pops all the time.
Let us jump back in. Let us wiggle right on back into the story, shall we?
I hate how good this is.
I noticed the same thing. I was like, I hate this.
Yeah, I hate this, but it's so
I'm gonna have
good.
another one. As the four of you plus Binky return back to the town of Kennel Run, just as the sun is setting.
I'm telling you, I think Binky and you and me should all form a coven.
No, I'm not doing that. I don't do that witchy stuff. My magic is purely academical.
Okay.
Academic? No, academical. I said it.
Yeah, okay. Well, if he doesn't want to be, maybe we could find somebody
Oh,
else.
you have to have a third. That's the problem.
I know. We'll find somebody else. I'm pretty persuasive.
I bet Bag would have joined the coven. He sounds like a type.
He would have, yeah, in a heartbeat.
Especially if there were women, these witches. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
if you did those, what did you call it earlier? The naked rituals?
Yeah, the sex ones.
Yes. I'm telling you, it's the way you get stuff done. It gets the retention.
Well, you get things done, all right?
Things happen. I mean-
Okay, well, maybe we should go.
Oh, yeah. Should have went hours ago.
I just imagine this happening on the road.
As you,
Okay.
you look ahead, like the sun is set, the moon is out, and up ahead of you, you can see the town of Kennel Run.
Wow.
As you come around the corner,
A quick question, are there any prerequisites that we should have for the third member? Do they have to cast magic?
Typically, yes, they need some level of magical talent, although it
Okay.
doesn't
Okay.
necessarily.
Tim can cast magic.
No, he's... No.
It's probably getting my feet
Is he?
stretched.
Why?
It wouldn't even.
Is
It
he
wouldn't,
intelligent,
it wouldn't even my.
or is he?
It wouldn't even my own choice to go and
strong-willed?
beat up on Silly.
Neither. He is just strong.
He's none of
I
those
might want to
things?
beat up on her now. Of my own choice, the way she's being mean to me. You
No.
know.
You would be surprised at the
It's not
amount of
worth it,
negatives
Ted.
on his sheet.
What did she say
How
about
does
me?
that happen?
He was born that way. And then life treated him pretty bad. And I think he actually
He got pushed
tried,
off of a wall.
I think he tried to kill himself, but you know,
Oh
we
my.
haven't unpacked that yet.
Goodness, that is a lot.
He did, yeah.
I understand now why he maims prisoners.
Anyway, that's
Just don't mess with my
Tim's
blanket.
drama.
He has a blanket.
He does multiples.
The more questions you ask, the weirder it gets.
Very curious.
well, ahoy there, adventurers!
Oh, we have returned.
Thanks for the rescue, Danley.
As you see Danley approaching. Well, I'm glad to see you all made it. Hey, is that my helmet?
It is.
Well, looks mighty good on you, little missy, but
You can have
I
it
wanna
back.
Take that.
Oh,
Takes it. You see,
well,
he's got
I
like,
was gonna give it to you.
oh, that feels good. Feel naked without it. You know, it's just weird. I
Yeah.
used to.
Is he
sleep
wearing
with
pants?
things. No, he's not. He just has like there's like tabards that flow down. Maybe he's wearing some shorts, but it doesn't look like it. Just long legs
I
coming
wonder.
out right there.
I wonder how that could be.
Well, so that means, I guess, that you have managed to send these witches for the hill.
In the manner of speaking.
I actually brought him to you.
Kind of like peeks inside. Well, how do you like that?
Yeah, right?
Tell you
Thought
what,
you'd
what
like it.
happens when you shake this box up a little
No, Danley.
You know-
We are men of standard.
Is one of them missing their arm?
Shake a little bit
Lisa.
as you talk about shaking the box.
This
Wait
is
a
not
minute,
just me.
bit? Where's the third one at?
She was pegged to death by her geese.
She was what to death?
Picked.
I thought we killed all the geese.
I know I killed
It
the
was
fish.
a tragic.
Deception check.
It was a tragic accident in the thick of battle.
Thank you, gentlemen.
There were
Wasn't
a lot of geese.
Her goose was cooked. Sorry, I had to bring that one back.
How's that? Blessing?
9.
Ooh.
Now, why would you be lying to me, little fox?
I'm not.
Oh, if her geese didn't pick, I mean, it's all right if she got away, as long as we got 2 of them. 3 of them can't cast spells.
Mr. Denley, how does this town feel about maybe or indirect
Cremation,
yes, death, murder?
Well,
It wasn't murder. It was in conflict. They threw the first lightning bolt.
I would
Ashes
figure as
and
much.
dust to
Here's the
dust.
thing, I told you to
Mr.
dispatch.
Denley, she maybe shocked me almost to death, and then I burned
Don't
her.
you worry about it, little deputy.
Okay.
He kind of like pats you on the forehead. That's all right. I mean, if one of them perished in combat, now don't get me wrong. I would like to bring them to justice to the court of law, and then see them.
Inside check.
But,
This
you know,
man just told me to shake the box.
inside check.
Yeah.
This man is a pinnacle of
A
justice.
paragon of justice and truth.
So you gotta. You trust that
Yeah.
When he speaks with confidence.
Confidence. I like that.
He doesn't know what the box does when you shake it. He's
No,
just
he's
asking a question.
shaking a box. It's a normal
It
oral
is.
response.
As much as I would like to bring them into justice, if a criminal does so happen to fall to the blade of justice when it confronts them,
It was fun.
well, they shouldn't have chose the wrong side. That's the way I see it.
Tragedy.
These 2, however, will be answering for their crimes.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe you can get more out of them than we did.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't think they can use their magic now that one of their sisters is dead.
Yeah,
that
they were
does make me
crying
feel a
about it, I
lot
believe.
better, actually. Little deputy, that makes me feel a lot better.
And if they start telling stories about axes and terrible things they did, there was a mishap with the potion they were making. I think it affected their heads.
Make a deception check.
I'm gonna plus it.
Well, they got a big turtle living in their pond.
That's a one.
Don't tell me.
All right.
Oh, you talking about Coop? Oh yeah, that's the old Miller's pet. Had him a long time. I saw him from time to time. You know.
Will somebody make sure they go and feed him, please?
Oh, I'm sure old Coop can take care of himself. Does that mean? I guess that means the Miller's gone and dead, huh?
Oh.
There were Millers?
That corpse.
Remember the one you said pinwheeling
Yeah,
the tree?
flying through.
Don't remember. Okay.
Splat.
What was your deception
I
check?
remember. Sylvia's doesn't remember.
16?
16. Potion. Right.
Yes.
Do you think it was Theo?
It was green. It all went up in smoke. We had to run.
You. All right. I'll keep that in mind when they start talking about why that one's missing an arm now. You know, she seems all right to me.
Yes.
As far as I can tell, you went out to collect a bounty. The bounty resisted,
Yeah, it resisted. Yeah.
but you got him here. Now, as far as Coop, don't you worry. I'll get somebody up to take care of. But so the Miller, you said something about a corpse gone flinging up through the sky.
Yeah, they did him bad. He was decomposing when we got there.
That's a shame. He was good. He was a good one.
Yeah.
Is it just him?
Yeah.
You said Millers.
No, man, Miller. You know, sometimes my accent just rolls.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
You know,
Maybe his last name was Miller.
I said the Miller's done gone. The Miller's done gone and died.
Oh,
on
I
you,
see,
you know.
I see.
You just kind of run those two together. I suppose I could have said the Miller has done gone and died, but
That would
That's
take too much effort. It's much
Yeah,
easier to
you
do
know
it just
what, listen.
like you
Son,
said.
it's hot out here.
as a pity, we'll go collect his remains and we'll give him proper burial.
Dang, that's what I forgot.
And don't you worry. Like I said, Coop, I'll make sure whoever the
talk
next
to
one's out there takes care of them. You know, we got to have somewhere to put all the leftover biscuits from town. Waste not, want not.
I believe that.
Was it Theo's ancestor?
Yeah.
Who's Theo?
It was probably Theo.
Well, you've all done me a great favor, and I appreciate this. I will be sure you are compensated for your troubles. Now, if y'all will just make yourself at home, I'll gather up your reward. Be sure that I get it to you. You just make yourselves at home tonight, and I'll get it to you in the morning.
Can we
Alright.
stay in the blue cottage again?
Sure. You still got the key, don't you?
Yes.
Now, I will say, I went by there today. That place was cleaned up mighty nice. Y'all did a good job.
Thank you.
Thanks to Mr. Bort. He did all the work.
Well, thank you.
He's a neat freak, you know.
Timothy.
I would like to insight check this man.
Make an inside check.
What are you looking for, Mr. Bort? I'm pretty insightful.
I don't think my insight's great.
If he squints his eyes,
14?
squint
14?
eyes.
Seems pretty trustworthy. Seems a very confident Dane.
Yes.
Now, as far as getting him out of that box,
Yeah, I'll handle the retrieval. Where do you want them?
well, let's go ahead and take him on to the stockade, shall we?
Oh, okay. Whew, this place is old-fashioned.
So I mean, we can throw like tomatoes and cabbages at him.
No, that'd be the stocks. I mean,
Oh.
we do have
Oh,
that too.
okay.
If you would like to throw some rotten vegetables at them in the morning, but first, I'm gonna put them in the stockade. That way, I can ask them a few questions about why they've been terrorizing my town all these years.
Oh, damn, I thought the same thing. I thought they were gonna the tomato thing.
Best to keep your helmet on just in case they develop new powers without
Don't
the
you
doses.
worry.
Yes, yes.
How'd
It
they
ain't
get it
coming
off the
off.
first time again?
Geese.
But the geese, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a lot of
Good
geese.
job with
It was like an entire gaggles of geese. There was lots of geese.
Lots of geese.
Yeah, I'm having nightmares about them now.
Well,
So many
they'll
of
do
them
that.
flying
to
in
you.
the sky.
Nobody likes a cobra chicken.
I forgot that's what they were. I thought they were just geese.
No, they're just geese.
No, they should have hurt for just the geese. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna fight the geese again.
Mr. Wiley, how about you accompany me to the stockade? Bring your little box there. We go.
Wait, can
I had already,
watch?
while y'all were talking, I went down and
Oh, you already
I
got
got
one?
one, at least one. I got one. Here's the first one, and then I throw the arm next to it.
You see, Dan kind of looks at the arm and picks up, just, we ain't gonna need this. Just tosses it. You hear this, just splashes into the water.
All right, yeah, I can just take the box. That's smarter. Oh, well,
Kind of like grabs her by the scruff and just throws her over his shoulder. She's, what's going on? She looks over. Ah! You! What'd you do to me? Danley just kind of, you just go back to sleep. Why don't you?
Oh,
The other one, please.
yeah.
She's just not saying a word as you yank her up. She's tied up. She's just grumbling a little bit.
Oh,
That's a good kitty.
hey, Mr. Denley, do you know anything about something known as the Witch of the Moors?
Witch of the Moors. Well, these would be Witch of the Moors, I guess. I mean, as far as I'm concerned.
These are really more witches of the mill.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Moors are open.
All that to say, I ain't got a clue.
Insane.
Wild.
Make an inside check.
maybe
we
they
know
came
where-
from the Moors.
Do we know where the moors are?
Yeah,
I mean,
and moved to the mill.
Dirty 20.
30-20. He seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
You gotta remember, this is an ancient book that
Yeah.
held secrets from, well, the ancients.
Well, like I said, y'all enjoy yourself a nice drink at the inn, and
Thank you,
Saturday,
Sheriff.
I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Come on now, pretty kitties. He turns around, just kind of
good luck.
walk off.
He doesn't seem like the kind who would kill us in our sleep to avoid paying us, does he?
I don't think so.
Nah.
And
I
I
think
don't,
he regret it.
yeah.
I can take him.
But he might try.
If he does, it'd be the last thing he did.
I don't think so.
He's got the witches to beat on.
But if we are concerned, we can keep watch.
I mean, he's a paragon of justice.
He is, yeah. We're supposed to be.
Well, he didn't kill us in our sleep the first night.
Yeah, well, he still needed us to do something for him. Now he would be trying to get out of paying us for doing
Oh, I
it.
thought he just wanted to
Has
kill
this
people.
happened to you before, Vort?
No, I
Has
don't know.
been betrayed a lot?
He's paranoid.
No, but I've read a lot of books where
Ah.
such things happen.
Another book
He's
reader.
one of those docu-series type.
Not in the smut into the murder.
There's no fold
Murder
outs in
live.
his books.
What do they call
No,
them?
I was never into smart. That was more my mother's thing.
Mine too.
But,
Yes, it's a female.
I'm going to go and get me that drink at the inn. Let's go to the inn.
Yeah.
Oh, what's it look like outside, is it?
Moon is not full. It's still partial. A little cloudy.
Wait till the full moon.
What happens on the full moon?
I'm pretty sure he makes a second full moon, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Not supportive.
Dancing in the moonlight.
Yeah. Gotta wait till that full moon, Tim.
Yep.
You can give him shit right now. I'm mad at him.
Well, it's too late. I already
Damn it.
changed my demeanor. It's hard to whiplash back
It
and
is,
forth.
yeah. It's pretty easy for me, though.
Maybe you need to unpack that.
He needs to apologize. He never really seriously said he was sorry.
Well, he's your
and he
dad.
blamed me.
And you're his daughter.
He said I look like a witch, which was rude.
I'm sorry, who said that?
Timothy.
Timothy.
I'm at the inn. I'm going to get a drink.
He walked off.
Yeah.
It's like you were all talking about him, and this whole time he's just been walking, just heading straight for the
Looking
tavern.
to see if the moon maiden was going to be out tonight, but she's not. It's not full moon.
Maybe if he apologizes.
Okay, you know.
I could always have Dirty Boss spill his drink.
That'll just make him more paranoid, but thank you. That was very thoughtful.
They'll probably do it anyway.
That's fine.
So, as you all make your way to the tavern, Tim, you're the first one to arrive. There's a couple of individuals here as you step inside. You hear the barb maiden. She's kind of like standing back behind you.
Oi, is it true? You dispatched them witches for us?
They're not doing what they used to do anymore, and I guess you could say that was what we did.
That's what we did.
I said we did. What did you say? Did I say something different? Nobody's here with me.
Yeah.
The
Just heard her voice.
yeah, she's really in my head now. Yes, they're no
Well,
longer.
In that case,
It was her guilty
drinks are on the
conscience.
house. If their witches are gone, well, that's good news for all of us.
Do you ever heard of the Moors? Which of the Moors? Are there any
Yes.
Moors around here?
Well, I mean, there's Moors around here, but I've never heard of a witch of the Moors. I mean, those witches came from the Moors originally, so maybe.
Okay, it came from originally. All right.
Well, there was from the moors, mountains, the forests. They've kind of come from all over the place.
There's a word travelled. Okay. Well, they're not travelling any further. So drinks on the house. Let me get your.
We got ale.
Let me get your ale. I'll take 2 ales. 1 for each hand.
This guy slides them over to you. About this point, the rest of your comrades enter in behind you.
You gotta give it some time.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Ales on the house.
That was on the house you're paying?
I'll take a port wine.
It's just.
A port wine, please.
Let me have a port wine, for my friend here.
Fills it up with ale. Slides it to you.
It's not the same, but I have some blackberries. We could ground them up and put it in there and mix it up and see if it makes it more like a sour.
A sour.
I heard it somewhere.
At the Blue Cottage.
Can I make a, I don't even know what kind of Arcana check? I don't know what kind of check this will be. I'm going to prestidigitate it to taste like port wine.
Tastes like
Tastes like
Tastes
wine.
like-
nothing.
like-
You just press it. You just cast it on it. So cast. You take a sip. That'll do.
That'll do.
You see,
What did
as
you do?
Binky finds out that the ale's on the house, he walks over.
That's
You
so
see
much
his-
better.
He has the barmaid set it on the counter. He climbs up on a coat rack nearby and says,
My favorite part of the adventure.
into the tankard.
Hey, Binky, do you like wine?
Huh? No.
You don't?
No.
Just ale?
Yeah. Is that a problem?
No.
Are you an A-list?
No, maybe. It's kind of boo.
And wine's kind of bougie.
It is, yeah.
Some of us
nice.
can't afford that chuff, you know?
Ooh.
Sounds like a problem for you.
But do you like the way it tastes, though?
Huh?
Do you like the way it tastes, though?
It's okay, I guess, but I prefer ale.
Okay. He can just do this really cool trick where he turns it and it makes it taste like wine. It's good. It tastes much better.
But I want ale.
Oh, that's fine.
Binky, have you ever tried whiskey?
Firewater? Yeah. I like that stuff. Stuff hits hard. I cast my best spells with that stuff.
I believe it. Really fuels for fireball.
It does. And other things.
Binky.
Huh?
To a great success of witch hunting.
Witch hunting.
Witch hunting.
Witch hunting.
Huzzah! I will not touch Tim's tankard.
Actively avoids it.
Give me another ale, please.
So,
We canned again now.
where are we headed next?
Continue on our quest, I guess.
Oh, we're sleeping in, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
we're
have
supposed
some
to go to
studying
the
to do, and
Temple. Yeah.
then I'll need to. Then we continue west, I believe.
Can we get some traveling?
Rations,
I was thinking of something to help us travel, you know, like
sled dogs.
Excuse me, what is your name?
Are you asking the behind the counter?
I didn't write it down. We may not have gotten it.
I don't think you did. I don't believe you did. Oh, Belle.
Do you have brunch in the morning?
Oh, I can fix some brunch, yeah.
Okay. Do we just have to come in and ask if it's not
Sure.
being served? Oh, that's very nice. What will you have for brunch?
What would you like for brunch, hero?
Can we have like a French toast and fruit,
Got any
pancakes,
eggs?
eggs,
I'm sure they have a lot of eggs.
and
We got
maybe
lots.
some.
We do
Yeah,
have a lot of
yeah,
eggs.
yeah.
We've got a lot of eggs. We've got some. We've got some lots. We've got. We do have some fruits from the
And
nearby
maybe
orchard.
some chocolate beetles.
So I do have some jams, jellies.
Perfect.
Don't know what the hell French toast is, but I can whip something up.
Okay.
How
What
about
about a crepe?
A crepe. No, sorry, I don't know what that is either. That sounds
crepes for
fancy.
breakfast.
crepes? Just wood, just like a beaver.
Jeez.
You make a very thin pastry batter, and then you pour it into a hot skillet until it makes a thin layer, and then you scrape it up with a trowel.
Sounds like
With the shovel.
I'm not gonna lie. It sounds just a bit like a flapjack to me.
Yes,
Flapjacks.
but thinner.
Thin flapjack.
Thin flapjack.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
He's worried about his weight, I guess. That's why he wants him so thin.
Thank you. In the morning, we will probably have brunch. I almost asked for bacon.
Good save.
Goose bacon.
Turkey sausage.
So, what would you all like to do?
I guess go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm beat.
I'm pretty tired too.
I shall stay up and
Yes.
smoke and read and copy.
Okay. I'll keep watch for a little while you do that.
Thank you.
Good
I
night.
shall.
I was like already out the door. Tim, as you reach for your last swig of your tankard, you you see as it's moved about 8 inches further from you, and then it just topples to the ground.
Pinky,
What?
were you in my... Where are you? Were you in my mug?
Pocks his head up. He's still on the bar. He like, pokes his head up.
Huh? No. Why would I be in your mug?
I don't know, it just moved and fell off on the floor. I don't understand.
I don't want to swim in your backwash. This just doesn't sound like a fun time. I wouldn't spoil your drink like that. I taste funny.
Feel around, see if there's motion next to me.
Come on, Binky.
Grab and take him.
Oh, where are we going?
We gotta go back. It's time to go back.
Okay, cool. Sure. Can you top me off?
Sure. Get one more, please.
So, as you all return to the Blue Cottage, is there anything anybody wants to do before you take your long rest?
2 things. Obviously, I gotta do the copy bestow curse into my spellbook,
Okay.
and I got to. It's gonna be niggling there, and I'm gonna cast alarm. How big is the house?
It's about a 20 by 20 foot cottage.
Okay, I'm gonna cast alarm around the outside of the cottage
Okay.
before I go to bed.
All right. Gotcha.
I would like to investigate that new bigger potion and see if I can figure out a way, since I know how to make smaller ones, how to make a bigger one.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
I would like to find the most comfy spot in the cottage and take it first before anybody else
The
can.
loft.
The loft, yeah.
You climb up to the loft.
Yep.
What's your check?
Natural 20.
Nat 20. All right. So as you take a look at it, you pop it open. This is a superior healing potion. So pop it off. You take some time. Cather, you can probably. You smell a few notes in here that of some various herbs and mushrooms that you've not been putting into your potions. Maybe if you add them in, it might make them a little more potent. I'll say with a natural 20, you can't quite make a superior potion, but you will be able to now make greater healing potions. So,
Well, did you want to just take a look at these potions too, or is this just a healing potion thing?
Well, I'm just only really good at making healing ones because I have this little book that helps me. But I can take a look at it. Or I can help you either way.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll cast guidance on myself. It's not too shabby. 15 plus 4. Oh, that last blessing. It's 19. Plus 3. 22.
22. So which one are you looking at?
The swirly one? Is that the one, the purple
Yeah,
and
the
green
purple and green one.
The purple and green one, this is a potion of greater restoration.
one?
Holy crap! Good to know that.
Dang.
It will pretty much remove any ailment that washes over you.
Okay, I'll try and make note of anything I smell in those potions. So that the next time I collect components for it, I will gather them.
Okay. This potion is going to be complicated to make.
Oh no, I just meant for the greater healing.
Greater- oh, yeah, the
Yeah,
greater
I
healing.
assumed since I don't have a book
Yeah,
for
that
that one,
one's
it won't.
yeah. But the greater healing potion you would be able to make.
Okay.
Tim, is there anything you want to do before you take your long rest?
Never thought you'd ask.
Oh.
Didn't talk to you.
This is a 1-story, 2-story.
Single story with a loft.
It's a
This is
studio.
like 1.5, yeah.
Okay, so I should be able to easily get up on the roof.
Yeah. I would
Get
say
up
so.
On the roof, take a pillow from the bed, and I'm gonna prop up on the roof and I'm gonna look at the moon as I fall asleep. See if I see the moon maiden.
Okay.
She's up there.
Roll a
I know-
D100
I know
for me.
she's up there. I wasn't asking to roll, I just wanted to go and practice to go and see the moon maiden.
If you engage with some religion, you're gonna roll that D100 for me.
Is that-
See what happens.
Okay, that's it.
See if you get some divine intervention.
27, I doubt it.
27.
Gosh, those rolls have been so bad for both of us.
Tim, you lay on the roof. It's a slightly cooler night than you've had in the past few nights. It's kind of cozy. as you watch and stare up at the sky, it just gets more and more comfortable, and as you're focused, your eyesight starts to drift, your eyes begin to close, and you drift off to sleep. Done. With that, you all awaken the next morning. Tim, as the sun hits you right on the face.
What a great day to be alive. The moon maiden come and see me last night. She didn't come and see me. But when the full moon's up, I still got time to find her. Oh, sheesh. Better get down from here. I'll make my way down off the roof.
So you climb down the ladder. As you all reconvene in the center of the cabin. Yeah, you slept in a little bit later. You were exhausted from your day prior. Bort stayed up a little bit late as well. So as you all reconvene, there's a moment that's...
Hello?
Well, good morning.
Do you have a skeleton key? How'd you get in?
Well, somebody left the door unlocked. I assume it's someone that just walked inside. Saw you climbing off the roof. Did you sleep outside last night?
Yeah, I did. I was just staring at the moon. I fell asleep, you know.
Hell, I do that from time to time too. You know, you just get lost in nature and just kind of drift off.
Do you ever see anything when you stare up at the sky?
Well, the moon and the stars.
Do you ever feel compelled to howl?
No, I really don't. I'm not some wilderling.
Oh! Does he join in?
Does a raccoon make that sound?
Kind of looks at you. You know, some of us find that just a hair derogatory.
Oh no, my dad was a wolf.
Was he?
He was, yeah. He's adopted.
I'm adopted.
Oh, I see.
Wait, is that real?
Yeah.
I thought you were just a raccoon being like, I'm half wolf. Bold strategy.
Oh yeah.
Pack, I see.
Yeah. You know.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll let that one slide. Listen, as I told y'all before you took this job, we don't have a whole lot of money in these pots, but I do have a little something that I was able to dig up. It took me a little while, but I found these. You know, like, pulls out this box and sits it in front of you. Now,
What is it?
I'm not entirely sure what these do. I know they got some arcane markings. They was dug up in a field, not at one point. We were tilling up. Box got pulled up with the tiller. And he opens it up, and inside there are 4 platinum bangles. But I do know that platinum is worth quite a bit. We've been keeping them under confiscation because, well, they do some funny stuff. So you might want to just spend a little time with these.
Like on their own or just
Funny
when you wear
how?
them?
Yeah.
Funny haha or...
Uh-oh.
Let's just say someone put one on and ended up not where they were a few moments prior.
Where did they end up?
Where the box was, and the box was where they were. It was a whole weird thing.
Oh.
He was locked down in that cellar for 2 days before someone found him.
Oh dear. Okay, well, okay.
Interesting.
Anyways,
Oh,
if
it's
you
a
don't want to
vacation
use
Bible.
them, I'll figure out how they work. Like I
Permanent.
said, platinum's worth a lot of money, so
Permanent
this is
vacation.
about the most valuable thing that I can find. It's
I better take all 4 of them just in case.
I think he has a collecting issue.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Mr. Ford.
Oh, have you seen his house?
Yeah, you know.
anyway, where y'all headed next?
Oh, out.
That way?
Well, we
Sunsetward.
You point out towards the mountains. Oh, you headed out towards the Gloaming Mountains.
Ah, yeah.
They have a name?
Indeed, they do.
Does it mean something?
They turn purple at sunset.
Oh.
Actually, yes, is where they get the name from. Shimmer, when the sun begins to set, change all sorts of colors. really beautiful sight, but also a little bit eerie. Now, if you headed that way, be careful. There's lots of wildlands in those woods. Not gonna find a lot of civilization further west from here. Most of that's Seeker territory. It's full of wilderling. It's full of withered. It's all kinds of strange things that have never been explored in those mountains. So be very careful. However, I would recommend if you're trying to get to the west coast, there's a valley. If you follow the road, it'll lead you to an old tunnel that takes you to the valley. It's called the Shaded Walk because when you go through there, there's a lot of rocks that kind of jut up out of the mountains, covering up most of the passageway.
Do you have a market here where we could buy some rations?
Well, of course we do.
Okay.
Of course, I'd be more than happy to supply you with everything you need. After all, y'all have done quite a bit for our town.
Well, I'll take it.
Yeah, they got.
Chaldea.
Mr. Ford already took all the bangles.
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have.
I'm sure he's just.
Have them. We wouldn't want anyone to get
I thought you were gonna
splinted.
figure out what they do.
Oh yes, but it's going to take time.
Yeah. See, you're just holding them to figure out what they do.
Yep.
I feel they're safest in my possession until
Yeah.
figure it out.
If he runs, I'll find him.
Yeah, I trust you.
He won't
You won't
smell
even know it's
nice
coming.
if he does. He won't smell nice if he runs away with the stuff.
Oh, it's fine if he runs away with it.
Nah, I
It's
trust
just-
Ford.
Yeah.
He's a little weird, but he's been reliable.
I'm more worried that he won't tell anybody and then something bad will happen to him.
Oh,
And that already happened a long time ago.
he likes to dance with the devils.
Embrace them.
Make an Arcana check.
Make an Arcana check.
Can he engage you?
Yes, I wouldn't mind some guidance.
I would like to say that thanks to Triple Dub, you've all been blessed yet again.
I got
think we
3
can
I
Yes,
gotta
two
go and
I can
do
start
something.
spending it.
Also,
thank you.
I just noticed it, but a massive thank you to Hollow. Thank you so much, buddy. That was incredibly generous of you.
Whoa.
With the donation of 5,000 bits.
Whoa.
Thank you so very much, Hollow, buddy. That's a mark on the bingo card. You know what I'm talking about, the Hollows thing? That'd be the one. So thank you so much, man. Seriously, it means a lot to us, and it is going to help us hopefully get some new stuff, new fun stuff for the studio here pretty soon.
Thanks for listening.
Seriously, thank you so much, buddy. We really appreciate it. I'll be sure to mark up the hunter's marks. I believe that would be
Oh,
what is that?
Is it 500?
500 per one. So what is that? 10?
10?
10? We'll be sure to add 10 more hunter's marks.
I'm
to
surprised. It
mark.
used to be 300, didn't
So
it?
it was. Y'all been burning them up on the menu. Everybody went 20.
Everybody's getting a little more brave.
Maybe when I did my
Yeah.
20.
Okay.
And 10 and 20 have been,
Nice.
unless
Yeah.
we're in dire straits.
Everybody's been
Then-
brave. What you got?
I was
27?
stupid.
A 27.
Nice.
Well, the 27 is you take a look at the bangles. Each one has similar markings on it. They all seem to be tied together. They're tethered in some way. You gather that they are. The magic is based in disposition and teleportation. With a 27, after focusing on them for a little bit, you gather that if multiple individuals are wearing these, it's quite possible that if they're attuned, you might be able to swap places with one another.
Oh, fun.
Can you choose which person you're trading places with?
Seems like it.
The shenanigans.
Let me see, what am I attuned to presently? I am attuned to a spy's murmur, which, frankly, we don't use all that much. And a Bloodwell vial. I think also. Yes. How long does it take to attune to something? Is it just an hour?
An hour, yeah.
I'll explain what they are and what they do. Personally, I'll have to get rid of a spy's murmur to use it. I don't know if anyone else is.
Tim, what are you doing?
I'm just talking to Wiley.
Oh,
Well, you need to talk out loud.
I don't think you want to hear this one.
Do both parties have to agree to the swap?
It doesn't seem like it.
See what I'm saying?
Maybe just you, actually.
Yeah, maybe. I'm still mad at Timothy. He doesn't deserve anything after he tried to kill me yesterday.
He was
And he
under.
still hasn't
Wait, do I
apologized
hear
for
this?
it. Yeah.
Sylvie, do you
What?
understand that it wasn't me?
But it really felt like you, and you didn't say sorry, and you called me a witch.
Let me get the rations out.
Well, can we talk about this later? It's disturbing.
No, you can talk about it now.
That's fine, just don't face your feelings, but I'm gonna be mad at you until you say sorry and actually mean it. You're supposed to be my best friend, Tim.
I wouldn't have guessed.
We do everything together. Why wouldn't we be
talk?
best friends?
Can we talk in private?
It's just the
please?
most confusing troop of.
That's not my dad. I have a mom and a dad in Riverwood. That's his headcanon lore.
I think where I come from, we call that a delusion.
Yeah, it's a Lulu. It's just a Lulu.
But I mean, we need to talk privately about this. I mean, it's.
Okay, fine.
Boo! Boo!
Anyway, Mr. Bort, so we could trade places?
Yes, well, here's the thing. We could do that, which might be useful if you use your teleporting thing.
It could be, yeah. Especially with the tree magic. And I could teleport through the trees. Okay. I'll put
What's
one
the
on.
box thing? Is it just hold them as a box
Oh
magic
yeah,
too?
it's
It's just a fancy box.
yeah.
Oh.
You know how the ancient people used to put stuff in fancy boxes. I don't know what the purpose of that
Dead
was
ancient
for.
people.
Yeah.
Do these Bengals have a name? Like, are they in the? Where are they homebrew?
They're homebrew.
Okay.
I mean, we are in Orin, you know. It's all
We can
homebrew.
always wait if you want to keep your item. Or do
You know what? I don't actually need a spice memo particularly. Well, it does increase my range considerably.
What's a spy's memo?
It's nothing.
No.
So, are you gonna spend some time with the Bengal and the tune?
we can wait and see. It's okay. I can
Well,
just wear
let's-
two of them.
If it helps, I'll go ahead and explain to you what
You change places with your hands.
Yeah. Okay.
So here's the way they work. As long as you're standing within 60 feet of someone else who also has one on, who is attuned to it, you can choose to swap places with that individual using a bonus action. They share 3 charges per day. So you can only use them 3 times,
Gotcha.
and then you have to wait till the next day to use them again.
So when you use it, if we used it, do you take a charge?
Yes, they're
Okay.
they're connected. Yeah, it pulls from the
But it's-
So
collective.
that
It's
takes
one
2 charge or
charge.
1 charge?
One charge
Per swap.
So,
Okay.
per swap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 charge per swap.
Per bangle.
No.
Per swap.
Per swap.
3 charges for all the Bengals.
Oh,
Every
gotcha,
swap
gotcha,
uses one
gotcha,
charge.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You tell me. You know them better than I do. If we entrust them with these Bengals, will they abuse them?
Possibly, but it's nothing I'm not used to. I just remind them all the time that I'm their healer.
Yes, well.
We could also sell them.
We could.
They're worth a lot of money.
You know what we should do is we
What's
should
that?
sell 3 of them, but then use the one to and get them back.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Danley never left.
You're not here. You left long ago. We had this conversation later.
So, I'll go gather you on some rations. You're probably gonna need some tents too, I imagine.
If you could.
Weather can be a little bit finicky up in the mountains, so you're
That's
gonna need
very
something
nice.
to keep yourself dry.
What about warm? Is it cold up there?
It does get a little warm. I'll grab you some blankets too.
Okay, thank you.
Turns around and leaves. So, a little while passes and Danley does return. He returns with a small bundle for each of you. He brings you with 7 days worth of rations per character, plus each person gets their own personal tent and a quilt.
Handmade.
What's the tilt? The tilt. Never mind.
You know the quilt says Kennel Run on it.
Okay.
It's gotta have little paw prints on it.
Yeah.
Little puppy
That's
paw
it.
prints.
Okay.
That's it. Yep.
Good. I got a nice Kennel Run quilt.
So, what would you like to do? You ready?
I think it is time that we set out.
I think you guys do.
Yep.
Do we have everything we need?
Food,
Okay.
tents.
Want to do one thing before we leave. I'm just gonna go forage for ingredients.
Oh,
For
Sylvie made it sound like something.
Make a nature check. He's looking for ingredients for a potion.
for my potions, yeah. Hailing.
So we have a long last walk.
Is neat.
Can I make an Arcana check for the glass eye that I got from the witch?
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead and make an Arcana
I
check.
already rolled, but I forgot what it was, and it's rolled off. So
21.
21. With 21, you are able to find enough alchemical ingredients for a greater healing potion.
Ooh.
As you begin to search around the river, there's a lot of flora throughout that kind of grows here. Being that it's in a river basin, you find all sorts of things. It's pretty easy to come across everything you need for a greater healing.
Okay, thank you.
What was your Arcana check?
24.
24. Taking a look at the eye, the runes etched into it, do you gather that as long as you replace your eye with one of these, it will, and attune to it, it will act like a regular eye, but also give you the ability to see invisibility at will. But you're going to have to take an eye out.
Is very. I can't believe she just chucked this at me.
Maybe she really didn't want it. You think it's cursed?
I don't think it's cursed.
Hey, Wiley, you should probably take this just in case you get away from me a lot.
What was
It's
this?
a greater healing potion.
Ooh.
It's even better than the ones I make, but I learned how to make ones like that, so.
Is it the one you
thank
just made, or is it the superior that you got from the?
This is
Oh,
superior.
wait, no, yeah, it's superior. Just kidding. It's even better.
So,
this IFC, can I just like will it to have? Do I need to go find someone to cut my eye out?
Oh, you need help?
Well, I'm having flashbacks to another life, and I'm thinking no.
you are going to need... You're going to have to carve your eye out. There's going to be probably a series of checks to be made.
Who's got the best? No, not you.
The best of what now?
Dexterity.
Probably Wiley. Yep,
No.
Mr. Thumbs.
I can assist him.
Oh, I just realized that Chet also had his eye removed.
Yeah, right. Billy did it.
What you thinking there, boy? Looking at that eye very intently.
You're gonna take out your eye?
Can an unseen servant perform ocular surgery?
With a high enough roll.
Ooh, that leaves it up to you.
Would I be rolling Arcana?
For that, you'd be rolling dexterity.
Okay.
Actually, for you using your servant to take your eye out, you would be rolling Constitution saves
Okay.
to hold concentration on the spell,
It's not a concentration spell.
and then, just to be focused while it's happening,
Okay.
and then it would be a spell casting check.
Okay.
You sure it's not dexterity?
No, because he would be focused on his
The
servant trying to.
moves by itself, doesn't it?
In this
You
case,
have to give it a command.
you have to give it a
It's
command.
Yeah, you could be like perform surgery and then it'll try its best.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it.
I love the way that this reads. 'cause it
We're
says
gonna
you
go
can
for it.
mentally command it, like on each of your turns. So that means in his brain he's like,
That's-
do this,
yep.
do that.
While
do
he's
this.
getting his eye. Okay.
So I was saying he's gonna have to focus on the commands while it's happening.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
oh, this is gonna be gross.
Yeah.
Vor, as you conjure up your unseen servant to give yourself eye surgery.
Okay. No, it says once you give the command, the servant performs the task to the best of its ability.
Best of its ability.
Best of its abilities.
We're using his spellcasting modifier to determine what the best of its abilities are. Vort,
Until it completes the task.
I want you to make. So what's your spellcasting modifier?
For this, it is +6.
All right. So go ahead and make a spellcasting check then.
Can I
Okay.
cast guidance on him? Does it help? Can
It will.
I assist?
It's a check.
Oh, thank you. I'm a
Hey,
bit shaky.
what's he doing?
I don't know, but I don't want to watch.
That is a natural 17 plus 6 is 23 plus 3 is 26.
26.
Probably need to use that blessing
So-
if you got one, just in case.
You see Binky kind of hop out.
Hey, what's he doing? You got some more of that popcorn? This seems like it's gonna be fun.
Oh, yeah.
As you begin, you recollect some medical journals that you studied in your free time, looking back to the removal of an infected eye and all of the necessary components. You don't have all the surgical tools that you need, but you have a dagger and it has invisible hands. So we're just gonna roll with it. As it
Go for it.
wanders over to your eye and starts digging around, I need you to go and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
And he thought I was crazy.
I don't know what's happening. But something's
is.
happening
I
to
think
his
this
Stabbing
face.
himself in the eye.
Bort wants the eye.
Well, the thing is,
That
We can't see
is
the
a
So he's just laying
21.
Stabbed himself in the
21.
eye.
Nice.
All right. It starts digging around. You feel as the
does feel
ocular nerve kind of like just severs a little bit. The pain,
Ow.
the bleeding begins to bleed out of the side and kind of roll down your tusks. I need you to make one more con save for me.
You think we should get his eye?
I don't even want to look that direction.
I hope that goose doesn't get it.
How many blesses do we have?
Do you still have your
You've
portent?
had 3 on the night.
I think I've used 1.
So you've got 2.
I'm going to use 2 blesses. Yeah, no, I've had pretty bad luck.
We just gonna call him
One.
Pirate Chet, huh?
And another one.
2. No, I'm gonna use a sorcery point to reroll. Please be better. Oh God. Okay, so 17 plus 7 is 24 plus 2 is 26.
Very good. Very good. What's the sorcerer point reroll?
I think it's from Tasha's. Let me read it to you real quick.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing.
I thought
I'm
he
just
used it
kidding.
before.
Magical
He's used portent
guidance.
before.
Yeah, from
Oh,
Tasha's.
okay, okay.
At 5th level, you can tap into your inner wellspring of magic to try and conjure success from failure. When you make an ability check that fails, you can spend 1 sorcery point to reroll the d20, and you must use the new roll.
Nice. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I haven't used it yet because I
That's
keep forgetting about it.
So it's very good that you did that because otherwise you would be suffering some permanent health loss there as it pops the eye out.
Oh,
You managed to. It's actually strange because with you rolling so high on your con saves, though all of you just watch as this dagger's just digging around in Vort's eye. Vort's not flinching. Just
Guys, I'm not watching.
and
What's
there's just
happening?
eye just goes rolling around on the ground,
somebody
and then
did that.
you watch as the handkerchief out of Vort's pocket go. Soaks it in a little bit of alcohol.
Does somebody want to pick up his eye?
I'm good.
You now have an empty eye socket.
I would like to put in the glass eye.
Okay. Those require attunement. So
Okay.
take it and you spend a little time with it. After a while, as you attune to the eye, you blink a few times, and suddenly you can see through it. Everything goes away. The pain numbs, and you look at your invisible servant. It is the most horrifying creature you can imagine. This invisible, gaunt specter of a humanoid. The flesh kind of melting off of it is just.
I suppose it was bound to have some drawbacks.
Well, we're gonna take a quick break, guys.
Looks like a maniacal doctor.
Yeah.
Dead doctor.
If you ever played Baldur's Gate 3 and Volo offers to perform surgery, do it.
Do it.
Do it. Learned that because I was like, yeah, why not? I was playing with multiple people who played before, and they didn't tell me. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. What do you know?
All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. Please, yes, the Scar. Thank you so much. Go ahead and place. Go check out our sponsors. Go check out our Kickstarter. Exclamation Cyberframe. It'll take you over to our Kickstarter for our very own TTRPG system. We're gonna be back in about 10 minutes, and we're gonna continue this tale. So we'll see y'all in a minute.
See you soon.
Soon.
And we're back.
We're back.
Wow.
Who still has blessings?
Me.
I think I have one.
I got 3.
I did, but I used them. But that's okay, because we got like
All right.
15 minutes left.
Let's see. Trouble Dove and a Scar
Always
are
get mad
fussing
when
in the
I
chat
end up with all
over
three.
one more nat 20 or no more nat 20s. Trouble Dove doesn't want any more. A Scar needs one more. I believe my father, before he went to sleep, said he needs no more. So looks like we got a house divided here. With that, guys, we're gonna jump back in because it's getting late. We all have to work tomorrow and all that.
Yeah.
So, as you all gather your belongings and you set off for the Gloaming Mountains, is there anything you want to do before you leave Kennel Run? Are you ready to head out?
I think we're ready.
All right.
Okay, let's
Wait,
go.
wait.
Wait.
How many things are you attuned to?
Just my armor, and then my circlet. That makes me a little smart.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting you have that
Which
on.
I can give up if I so choose. And then the spice murmur thingy that he gave us.
Okay. And how many do you got attuned?
I'm showing a ring of necrotic resistance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any fancy weapons.
The short sword of the Withering, does it require attunement? Or the scimitars?
Scimitars do not. The short sword does, though.
Okay. And did the
I think
hat
that's all
thing?
I think.
The new hat thing?
No,
does it?
it
Okay.
wasn't attunement.
I think that's all.
So
I
the
think
short
you
sword
said.
of the Withering does require it. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty
How do
powerful.
I say customize?
But yeah, so you should have a free slot.
Yeah, my hat of intelligence +2.
Nice.
So,
That's it though.
are you wanting to attune to something new?
No, that's just somebody was asking. I was like, but
Yeah, just wondering who had free slots and who didn't.
So, as you begin your travel west,
go west, young man, go west.
all I can think about is that Greeley Estates. It's a band. Say "Go West, Young Man."
Been a long time.
No clue. That band.
Yep, you probably wouldn't. So, as you all travel west, traveling through the woods, it takes you a few days. The next few days of your travel do go unimpeded, though. There's a little bit of rain. Yes,
If it takes a few days, could I work on my greater healing potion every night?
you may indeed. So, I would say that by the time you get to the mountains, it would be finished.
Okay.
So, as you travel through the woods, following the river, it does lead, the road kind of travels along it for a while, then a little bridge crosses. You cross over some plains until the mountains begin to approach. Larger and larger they loom over you. They are unique in that most of the peaks, as you can look at them in the distance, they don't curve upwards. They kind of have each one almost has this jutting diagonal slant to it that kind of curls, creating this unusual looking almost like spines that kind of run along the horizon line. You do approach following the road, as Danley said. There is a small tunnel up ahead. Doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. There's a lot of overgrowth and brush that's kind of covering it up. There's a set of a forest line, a wood line that kind of covers the foothills of the mountains here. It seems the road comes to an end at this point.
Can we along the way look for signs of wilderlings and what kind?
Make
Are
a
they
nature check.
invisible?
They're not invisible. Make a
Make a
nature
what?
check.
Nature.
Yeah.
Nature is a 15.
15.
Yeah.
So with a 15, as you take a look around, you do find a couple of tracks here and there. There do appear to be wilderlings in this area. You find some very large paw prints. Looks like cougars. in this area.
Okay. Okay.
Wiley, look out.
I'm on the lookout.
Yeah. Keep an eye out. It looks like cougar prints.
Not cougars.
Yeah, cougars.
I'm too young.
No, that's the problem.
I know. I'm in danger.
Do you enter the tunnel?
Are any of us good at checking for traps?
Is it a magical trap?
Potentially.
I'm not any better than you are.
Oh, okay.
I've
I
got
was just going to
some
detect magic.
perception.
I'll do it.
Okay. Here's some guidance.
Thank you.
So as you kind of like, you have to take out a short sword and kind of like cut your way through the overgrown area. Like the road itself, like that doesn't look like anyone's been down this way in a long time. The road's completely overgrown. The tunnel entrance is covered with a lot of small brush and bramble. Takes you a moment to carve your way through it.
Are my gloves attunement?
They are attunement, yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
I can't use the spice murmur thing.
That's all right. We'll sell them.
Okay.
I will tune to this instead. Or would.
So, what was your investigation?
Investigation?
Yep.
28.
28.
Nice.
So, as you begin to make your way through the tunnel, it's a lot of spots that you have to like climb over rocks and things and debris. You can see where it's held aloft by very, very large stone beams or stone pillars that kind of like hold it up from place to place. Old wooden beams that kind of cross over the top of it. You have to like walk around them.
I'm being extra careful. I'm tapping the ground because we're not falling through
Yeah.
again.
You take a look. It seems pretty sturdy. It kind of like curls upwards into the mountains. You travel through it for quite some time until finally you see at the other side as it kind of opens up, revealing this bit of kind of like a pale violet light that on the other side of it. Looks like the sun is beginning to set in the west and it's kind of like casting these orange and violet twinkling lights that bounce off the stone. You see a forest, open air, shadows up ahead of you. But what gets your attention is as you're approaching the exit, you notice you kind of like look out the sides. First of all, I will describe this. As you peek out the side on the other side, you find yourself in this beautiful valley. Mountains curled up on either side. It just washes down into this vast forest. Across the way, at the very other end of the valley, looks like it's at least a day's travel ahead of you. You see the large stone structures that Danley told you about. These large jutting rocks, almost like natural bridges that cross over from mountain to mountain, casting great shadows on that side of the valley. It's a beautiful sight. River curls down at the very bottom
I
of
wish
it.
my friends were here to see this.
And then you look up and you notice there's some very precariously placed rocks over the exit.
Oh, wait.
Quite a few of them. Notice as you look down on the ground, it's a little bit poorly made, but there does appear to be some sort of it looks like I'm trying to think of the word for it, but it's like bark, like tree bark that's been like laid across the walkway here. It's been covered in dust. You notice there's a little bit of a trench right underneath it, and if you were to step on it, it would probably collapse inwards. You're not sure where it goes, but it's making you uncomfortable.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
Did we do the bangles or did we not do the bangles?
You did not do the bangles.
Okay. And I might have this totally confused with a different. Is this where they told us to look for the stuff where the mountains crossed and the sunlight was going to shine through?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems to be what's happening.
I wasn't sure if I was getting confused with another.
No, this seems like what he was talking about. Yeah.
All right, I go back and get the party. Tell them what's what.
Smells like a trap.
Yeah, it's clear up until that point, though.
Did you see anyone up on top to push the rocks?
No, I think the mechanism does the rock stuff.
A mechanism. That'd be an elaborate mechanism.
Do you think
Well,
that
the ancients were crafty.
if you were to run fast enough and jump, that you would not set it off? Could you tell?
I mean, it was easy enough so you could easily walk across it.
You don't have to do all that, Tim.
Well, I didn't see it. You were
You
just
can
telling
just
me
walk.
there's a trap.
No. Here it is, right there.
Oh.
So as you lead him up to it, you see, like I said, it's like there's this little trench that's carved out in the pathway here. It's a little bit of dirt, exit on the other side of the tunnel, and there's just tree bark that's laid over, very frail, very fragile, but it looks like it's pulled off the side of a pine or an oak.
Yeah.
So we just avoid it. We just walk
Yeah,
around.
that doesn't belong here.
But I mean, we just walk around it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Step over it.
Yeah, so you step over.
Would we know any lore about any, like, fae or anything that might
Make a history check.
do something like that? Yep, that's correct.
Oh no.
Sylvie, not the smartest. I think it's plus 0.
So the mountains are called the Glowing
4.
Mountains.
No idea.
Guys, I'm fairly certain that this is actually a little fae circle. It's made of tree bark. I've seen it before.
You think everything...
Do I
made out of
agree
tree-
with her?
Make a history check.
Well, why would the Fae want rocks to fall in?
Oh, you've clearly not met the Fae. Actually, you have. I don't think you like him.
The
You see how perfectly the bark is laid out?
It seems abhorrent to me.
All right, wait. What kind of check are we making?
Make a history
All
check.
right.
It's definitely Fae. This seems like a Fae. This
Yep.
is like this is a.
Check it out.
All as you look about,
You might
this
be
place
onto
is very
something.
magical, very
It is,
unique,
isn't
very
it?
hidden away and secret. There's something mysterious about these lands. This is screaming Fae. This
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
whole area.
I'm gonna ask Dirty Paws what he thinks. Does it seem Fae to him?
Dirty Paws kind of looks about for a moment. You get the feeling that Dirty Paws is on high alert. The ears twitch a little bit. You feel like you're being watched.
I think we're being watched.
By some thing. Hold on.
what can you see with your new eye?
Wait. Are there any trees?
No.
With
There
your
are
good
a lot of
eye.
trees.
Okay.
Your good eye. Look with your good eye.
Which one's the good one?
Can you not see
The
invisible
better one.
stuff?
Well, it'd have to be able. It has to be there.
I
for you
will
to
note
see it.
it's a little creepy because it's a cat eye. Like it looks like a cat's eye. So he's got
Oh.
the bores on the
Oh.
left side and the right eye is now a cat
He's
eye.
one with dirty paws.
Wow.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Where are you
Wait.
going?
I'm gonna find a tree.
Okay.
Sylvie, do you think this is the best time for that? Oh, never mind.
As you place your paws on the tree,
One with the forest.
it's within a mile, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. We
Makes them
changed the distance. It wasn't 1,000 feet anymore.
As you focus in, you gather there is something very large looming nearby.
It's a risk.
It moves
It could just be a horse.
quietly.
Turtle.
It is not Orin folk. It is something that should not exist.
It's a withered.
It makes you feel very uneasy. But then you pick up something else. There is an Orin folk, very small.
He's not Binky.
It's not Binky.
Well, maybe the trap's not for us.
You also discover that there are. You discover there is a dead wilderling nearby, a dead cougar.
Yes.
Not far from where you are. You feel the trees speaking to you. It tells you it's just through the woods.
Guys, I'm getting stuff from the forest.
Is it more berries?
No, it's not more berries. There's something really large. It's not an Orin folk. I don't know what it is. It's moving very quietly. There's a dead cougar. She's past her prime.
It's inherent in the name.
And then there's also something really small.
I would note, I forgot to mention, it's actually not just one dead cougar. There are multiple dead creatures nearby. The forest seems very uneasy about it.
Can I have a I can't believe I forgot this last time. Can I have Dirty Paws fly up and give
Dirty
him
Paws
a
can
debut?
fly.
He can because I have investment of the Chainmaster, which means
Okay.
I can give him either flying or swimming, and he has flying.
Okay. So, where do you fly him to?
Just
Straight up.
Straight up. I need a bird's eye view. I'm gonna look at him with my good eye.
So as Dirty Paws flies up and gets to look around, make a perception check for me.
Using Dirty Paws perception.
Crazy
Yes.
eyes from Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
Fam heals all things, except these crazy eyes. It would help. It's +4. That's actually not great.
So they said it was a glowing mountain.
19.
Do they have a name for
19.
the valley?
It's the
Shaded something.
it's called the Shaded Walk.
Shaded
Oh,
Walk,
okay.
yeah. I wrote it down.
So with a 19, as flies up and kind of looks around. Like I said, there's a lot of you see the canopy. It's a pretty dense forest here in this valley up until the riverbanks. It opens up around the river. You notice with a 19, you see also on the other side of the river, kind of to the south side of the valley, you notice what appear to be some structures, large stone pillars that are jutting up. A lot of them cracked and crumbling. Looks like ruins of some sort.
The giant ruins.
They look pretty big, probably ancient. So, then something does catch Dirty Paw's attention nearby, watching you. It's kind of like peers over into the rocks, not the rocks that are above the tunnel, but kind of around the corner, curling around the mountainside. You see, for a brief moment, as there is this face looking down at you, very large, this big eyes, just kind of, and then it shimmers and vanishes.
So, guys, I have an idea.
What kind of face?
It's hard to make out. Like it was very quick. It did not look Oran folk, whatever it was.
Was it big enough to be the big thing you were talking about?
Didn't look that big,
Okay.
but it was a
no.
pretty big face. Tim, is
it's a
there anything you're doing
mask.
this time?
So, I was thinking maybe we go back into the cavern and I can do my sneaky magic.
You have sneaky magic.
I do, yes. And maybe hide us, and then we can kind of go out and sneak out, and maybe if it's whatever it is not looking for us, it won't see us.
Good idea.
Or we could try talking to it.
Oh, we're not very good at talking. Have you
They
noticed?
said I went with the witches.
I'm supposed to be good at talking, you know. It hasn't been working out lately, but I did.
Well, you don't get out very much, do
Yeah.
you, right? You're socially awkward
Go.
like me.
That's not kind of you to say.
Why not? About myself. That's what I said about
Yeah, especially you said it about me.
it. Yeah. Well,
No,
it's not kind.
it's the reality of things.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I suppose.
So this is like probably a pretty important, dangerous thing happening here.
I don't know about important, but
Well, all
definitely
right, dangerous, potentially dangerous, life-threatening.
Yes, it does seem to be that
All
way.
right, so I need to talk to Sylvia in private, please.
Before or after she makes us sneaky?
Before we go outside.
Okay.
Are you gonna hurt me?
Sylvia.
I could always ask the divination stone, see if it's a good idea to go try and talk to it.
Okay. You want to do that while Tim talks to me?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll watch you do it. I just need an excuse to get away from it.
So you being the cast augury, the two of you step aside for a moment.
Yes, Timothy.
Sylvia. I don't think you understand.
I don't, Timothy.
You mentioned something about an apology, and I would gladly apologize to you, but you don't understand the turmoil that's been inside me ever since that battle and the when I came to and understood that here I was attempting to kill you. Do you know how that made me feel inside, to know that I had done that to you? I mean, it was horrible. I mean,
I did not know how you felt.
I've been sick to my stomach ever since. To think that I could hurt you, and then you know, it seemed like you thought I was doing it on purpose almost. I'm terribly sorry, and
It's okay, Tim.
but
I'll just give him a hug.
Do you understand? I mean, I literally feel like.
It's okay. Just
You know what would happen to me if anything happened to you?
yes, you would die,
Yes.
but that's okay.
It's okay
'Cause-
that I die?
No, I'm saying.
Oh, we both die.
Yep.
No, I don't know it's okay if we both die. We're going to be all right, but
Tim, you're confusing me.
just understand that I did not do that of my free will, and I felt terribly awful afterwards to know that I could have ended your life, and that would have been. I would have had it in mind. I couldn't bear it.
Maybe we should get something like Danley's helmet that will keep you from being possessed. Maybe later.
I mean,
It would probably help because this isn't the first time that, well, you've been kind of susceptible to magic. Multiple
Maybe.
times, actually.
well, maybe that's true. I mean, but
And also, can I ask, why did you ram your head into the wall?
Was that the mind control too?
Or was that just him?
it was. You have to refresh my memory when I did that.
You were trying to break through the wall.
Oh, because
3 times.
yes. When she said hit my head, it was like I hit my head. No, I was running. I was trying to get in there quickly, and I thought that here it's just an old, wall from this, and I just thought I could bust through. And when that didn't work, it's like I just, how I get sort of fixated on stuff, and I just
Right, yeah.
I was going to bust through. I didn't want to have to run all the way around. I already ran around the geese and everything else to get over here. I still couldn't do anything so I just felt like I could get there quicker.
Well, just next time ask. Well, no, I was mad at you. Never mind. Okay.
And my head was probably still a little messed up from
Yeah,
whatever
okay.
else was
Well,
going
just
on.
it's okay. I forgive you. Just try not to do it again, please. It really scared me. And maybe we can find something that'll help.
Well, you know what? If it makes you feel bad, just smack me on the head again.
Nah.
Because I really didn't want that to happen. That's awful.
No, I did try throwing rocks at you. It didn't work.
Well, maybe you should have tried something harder than rocks.
I don't want to hurt you, Tim.
No, I didn't want to hurt you. It was awful. All right, here. Let's bring it in, and
Okay.
we're buds again, right?
Yeah.
You pull together for a hug. You hear this?
Oh, no, goodness.
Shut up, Binky. Just let it happen.
You feel like you're squishing him into he's still in your pocket.
Hey, you okay in there?
Damn it!
Were you sleeping?
No, was!
Wake up.
Oh, yeah, there's trouble ahead.
There's scary shit out there.
I'm gonna go back to sleep then. I mean,
You want to fireball something?
I do like fireball.
Okay, get ready. Because you might have to.
All right, you know what? You got it.
Yeah, be on alert.
All right, I'll get my fireball ready then. All right.
Okay.
Bort, Wiley. The two of you are back there. You're just watching him cast. He pulls out this strange contraption. It begins to spin and whirl, making this kind of sounding as you cast augury.
Pretty cool.
So think about speaking to that entity that you saw a moment ago, that strange face. It points to wheel.
What's
The
that?
stars say we should talk to it.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think they would like to be part of the cult of the Moon Maiden? Or should...
There was only one question.
Oh, well, okay.
That was what I
Oh,
asked.
damn. Okay. Well,
You could always try.
do you want to talk to him?
Maybe I should.
Okay.
Maybe it's best that way.
Okay. Well, we'll watch from a distance. And
Okay.
if you get into trouble, would you like to yell a safe word?
Do we have a safe word?
Yes.
I thought we did.
Probably.
I forgot it.
Yeah, me too. Let's go with
Y'all
pancakes.
forgot?
Or crepe.
What was the
Crepes.
safe word?
That sounds.
Wasn't it pickle chip?
No, that's...
That's not. No, that's a different word. Darn.
frame.
Okay. Yep. So what was the word you were gonna say? Band-aid or something?
Crepes.
Crepes.
Crepes. Okay. Look into flapjacks. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Crepes.
Right.
Not to be confused with crap.
How far do I have to? How far away is this thing?
It vanished.
Can your eye see it?
No, it's not a telescopic eye. It's just.
No, I mean like when you get closer to it.
Oh, maybe I'd have to get closer to see.
Okay.
I'm going to watch out and.
Here's some guidance.
She says as she pushes me out of the mouth.
Into the trap.
Oh shit.
I don't have. Do I have? I've got that. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go down, pick my way across the ground, close to below where I saw, because it was up on the arches,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't see anything else that looked like it was watching us or hunting us, right?
Didn't seem like it.
Hello!
Shout out. A few moments passed. The three of you watching from a distance, kind of giving out. Make perception checks.
Can I make mine with hearing?
Sure.
Thank you.
And
You got one
Wiley?
lesson? Mine's
coming
one
towards the
lesson?
end, I'm gonna just throw
Just
some
dump
blast.
'em.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't great. And
I
You have
got
all of your blessings.
a dirty 20.
30, 20.
11, 12, 13 plus 4, 17.
31.
31.
Well, I used my 3 blessings, now you got
Dang.
your perception.
Nice.
So, two of you, as you're watching Vord, you do see as he turns his head. As soon as he turns around, you watch as this face, this mask, floats behind him for a moment. You don't see anything wearing it. Kind of like looks around him. As he turns his head, it vanishes again. And then pulls up around the back side of him. You hear something as you're listening out. You're watching Vort for a moment, and then you hear as Vort's voice carries out and echoes through the valley. You see along the riverbanks as these birds all just fly up out of the trees and take off. And a good distance off. Vort, you feel this tapping on your back.
Not dirty boss.
So as you turn around and you see, using your eye, your new eye, you see something standing there in front of you.
It's the Skull Kid.
Very similar. There's this strange ivory or wooden mask that's kind of like, it's got like a smooth, sanded finish to it. These really big eyes looking back through it. It kind of hangs down over, there's this cloak, this thrown together, kind of worn out, dusty cloak that's covering someone's form. These two very big ears, big round ears that kind of like jut up out of the side. You can't quite make out what this is, but you do see behind there's this long tail that kind of twitches. It's probably a little smaller than you, roughly about Tim's size in terms of height.
What does the tail look like?
It's slender, long, a little bit like there's bristly fur that's kind of like jutting up out of it. It's just kind of.
Possum.
What? Oh, you can see me. That's new.
Yes.
You should probably keep your voice down. You do not want to wake it. It's going to be hard enough to get through the forest.
Thank you for the
Kind of like,
advice.
you see the little hands, or these little fingers. She's got thumbs. Like Wiley, it reaches out and kind of grabs your coat, and this is nice. Where you come from?
Most recently, we come from a town called Kennel Run.
Kennel Run. Never heard of this place. What brings you here?
We're on our way west through the Gloaming Mountains to find the Temple of the Moon Maiden.
Interesting. You probably won't make it, but it is a nice try. You should just turn around while you have a moment to do so.
Why? What awaits us? What manner of adventure?
You hear this. That echoes out. from somewhere within the valley. Itawa Utawa is awake. The hunter of hunters. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
So is this the same thing that we saw that was the face, or something different?
It's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
It's wearing a mask, whatever it is. So we're going to take. This is where we're going to not take a break. This is where we're going to tonight's session.
For 3 more hours.
We're gonna take a 1-week break. We'll be right back.
Right back.
Actually, 2-week break. We're
Is it a
off
2
next
week?
week? As we're going to end tonight's session,
Oh my goodness.
Did you roll a natural 20?
as you.
Roll 2.
Yes.
That's not possible.
What'd you just roll?
3 natural.
She rolled all her
20s.
d20s and 3 of them were nat 20s.
Wow.
Wow.
Ridiculous.
You just wasted it.
Wasted.
No, I'm just imbuing it with good
Okay,
juju.
okay, yeah.
Or wasting your next.
You're sucking all the good juju out of it at the wrong moment.
So, welcome to the Shaded Walk, everyone.
I'm excited.
Walk.
I would like to
It's a
note,
monkey.
you all will go to level 12.
Level up!
You all level up
Holy crap!
after facing down against the coven.
The coven.
We should, you and I should each take a level of, like, witch or something.
Yeah.
A level witch.
The hex blood.
I don't know. Well, that's a race, but...
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's see. So how many natural 20s did we end up having?
I don't know, but somehow I missed
Two?
the daggone
Two
post.
natural 20s.
Yeah, I got one,
Yeah.
and you got one.
Yeah.
I mean, if we count those that you just did as technically 5, but they
Yeah.
weren't in game. So,
Yeah, that doesn't count.
so GG to Triple Dub and Triple Dub's fellow winners.
Wasn't it your dad?
I think
Your
it was my dad. Yeah, I think my dad
dad.
did get it. Yeah, old Slewfoot
Papa
did get it.
Skinner.
Oh, Slowfoot.
Oh, Slewfoot. Oh, Jonathan's Devil's a winner, so that's 3. So who's
Very
the
nice.
last?
It's
There should
me.
be one more.
It's me.
Oh, it's you?
Yeah.
There we go. So Triple Dub, Midnight Stray, Slewfoot, and Jonathan
Stray.
Bitch. Congratulations on the wins, guys. Don't forget to come back and spend those channel points next Friday for our Cyberframe one-shot Q&A. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it as we launch our very own TTRPG system, Cyberframe. Love it. You guys come back, hang out with us. Type in exclamation Cyberframe into the chat right now. Go to the Kickstarter and hit follow or notify me on launch. We're going to be doing a launch party next Friday evening at 7:00 p.m. Central Time. So it's gonna be a little earlier than we normally do because we want to have time to answer questions about the system before we jump into our one-shot test play. So that it's basically just a demo for all of you to see the system and see what you think of it. Let us know what you think. Triple Dub says thanks for the stream. It was hilarious as always. Forever thankful for that.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Triple Dub. Thanks for being a part of it.
Kind words.
Week
so
after
sweet.
week.
So, John the Devil wants to know if there will be Pew Pew. Of course, Cyberframe. There's gonna Pew Pew's coming back.
Whoa.
We are gonna be returning with the Pew Pews.
Whoa.
So, and I'll probably talk to Mitchell about bringing all of his Nerf guns over, and I might arm the players too. We'll see what happens.
Wow.
So.
Let's see.
Did you guys ever watch Disenchantment?
I've seen
Sounds
parts of it.
familiar.
Yeah, the guy that always falls off the building, like just terrible stuff happens to him.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what he says every time. He's like, oh no.
Oh, no.
Triple Dub was talking about when you rolled a 31, or was it 31 or 30? It was 31.
31.
Right? A 31. This was Tim knows the creature's social security number. And John Devil wants to know if it's an opossum Rafiki. No, it is not. Actually, this is a fun little critter that I've been looking forward to bringing in. It's not
not
a
an
horn
orc.
folk that you have stumbled across. So
You said it had a bristly tail, right?
It did
Not
indeed.
a furry tail.
It might be a
not a furry tail. Like it's
Might be.
got fur on it, but it's like a coarse bristly fur.
Like a brown whisk brand where they got
So
stiff bristles.
Oh, ooh. That's not pleasant to rub against.
it is. I had to look at the creature just to double check myself. So yes, it's like a thick tail with bushy coarse fur on it. So
I see something in my mind.
Is it how long is it? Like
pretty
proportional
long.
to the body.
about the tail's about as long as the body.
Ooh.
You said
Wow.
big round ears?
Uh huh. This is gonna be fun.
They're gonna be thinking about this all.
Is it
all
a lemur of some kind?
Who knows? We'll find out.
We'll find
I
out.
guess we'll find out next time.
Next
Guys,
time.
next
On the
week
next
we do have.
episode.
We've only got 2 streams next week. We've got our Tuesday night group. Memorial Day's Monday, so we are taking Monday off. But Tales from the Blue Cottage, A New Dawn will be returning on Tuesday to play session 3 in their new campaign. So if you've been wanting to start one of our campaigns from the very beginning, now is the time to do it. There's only 3 sessions in. You can catch the recaps right here on Twitch for the past 2 sessions.
Already some lore dumps.
There's already some big lore dumps that have already happened, yeah. So we'd love for you guys to come hang out with us on session 3. It's going to be airing Tuesday night. And then once again, we're going to be here next Friday with Cyberframe, our launch party. It's going to be, well, I think that's going to be a really, really good time. It's going to be a little more chill than what we normally do. I'm going to have a lot more time to interact. And then the week after that, we're back with Tales of the Arcane and a Foxtail. So if you enjoyed tonight's session, you want to see what this creature is with the mask and what the thing was that's shrieking in the forest, come back in 2 weeks on Thursday.
Do it.
But the best thing to do is just slap that follow button.
Just follow.
Slap that follow button. Sign up for notifications. That way you'll never miss a stream. So,
Or just stay here.
Yeah, the whole time. Never leave.
guys, with that, we're gonna
Hotel
go raid
California.
somebody. So stick around while we go raid. And we hope you all have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. If you're in the U.S. and you're traveling, you're going to spend time with family, or just go have fun, whatever you're going to do. Please be safe. Enjoy yourselves. We hope that you play a lot of fun games. And
Enjoy yourselves.
until next time, we love you all. Good night.
Good night.
So long.
See
May your
you
rolls be
later.
high.
Have a good one.